the other thing that we were thinking about was that that little entryway that's across from where Locke is. If that was a way to get up and bypass the door that we couldn't get through, because that might be a workaround to get through here if possible.
That was what we were thinking with in here.
Yeah. Yep.
That it just kind of goes that way.
Yep.
Which potentially, but yeah, we'll see.
And then we think we figured out the thing that's up here, right? The like the zappy wall. Like we have to bow before water or something. Like
Hold on, what was it? Something with waterfall with weapon drawn. I know it's with weapon drawn.
Draw your weapon when water falls or something like that.
It ends with draw your weapon or with weapon drawn. So it's like crossing waterfall with weapon drawn or something like that. So I don't know if it actually affected me the first time. Like, I had to make a save because of the force of the water. I don't know if there was anything else that should have happened or could have happened because my fists are weapons in and of themselves.
Dude, I had to register them. It's on my license now.
Right.
I just hold them up when you get there. And just witness me.
You see these? You see these?
I had a friend who was just like, are you going to stop at a brown belt? Because if you get to a black belt, you have to register your hands as lethal weapons. I'm like, stop talking. Shut the fuck up. That's the dumbest shit I've heard. Yes, yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm that fucking sensitive that it's just like, oh, I need to register my hands as lethal weapons. Oh, no, because I'm dangerous.
You don't ever just say yes and leave it there?
Right.
Just like, of course.
No, because it was definitely something that I had to make more fun of him.
Sometimes you gotta. Usually I just go, of course. I did go through the process. Obvious.
He was someone who the rest of us would start greeting each other. It was just like, what's up, gay? And then we were like, hey, Dave. And Dave isn't even involved in this anymore. Like, this is two other people, me and someone entirely different. Dave is not even around. And we were still greeting each other with that. Because of how lame his jokes were. Just like, whoa, what are you, gay? It's like, got him.
Nailed it.
Yup. Totally gay.
How'd you see through me? How'd you see it?
Eric, hello.
Oh, silent treatment.
Right?
No,
fuck you guys.
Magic.
He's waiting for Brian so we can talk magic. Nerds.
Private chat this up right now.
Actually, while we have a second, I don't know if Wolfgang's joining or whatever, but while Brian's not here, he can be involved, but we're not starting yet for a couple seconds because he's not here. So, gift thing. Summer solstice, spring equinox. Fucking
equinox, not solstice.
The spring solstice. So I had an idea that I had shared with Eric, and I don't know how good it is, but I shared it with Eric. And it was something where a theme could be like, you get paired with whoever, and you have to get something. We all have to kind of create a list of like some things that we like or whatever, and some things that we hate. And obviously you can go like off the list of some of the stuff, but you have to get a gift that is something that they like but involves something that they hate or dislike.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yes, I don't know how like we pull that off. Like, I was trying to give examples when I was explaining it to Felicia, and it was getting frustrating because it's just like, wait, like that? It's like, no, I'm giving bad examples, I feel like. But it's not like, oh, you get a, like, gift for someone, then you slap a sticker of something that's, you know, they hate on it. It's like, oh, that's stupid. So it's an odd concept, and I don't know how well it works or whatever, but or we could just do a Beyblade tournament, which I'm totally down for.
I don't know what you youngins are talking about. Blades and bays.
What about the pawns?
Just let it rip. Different.
Crossfire.
Different. You'll get caught up in it.
In the crossfire.
Crossfire.
Stupidest ad that is still just right there in my head every moment of every day.
That means they win.
They did. I mean, listen,
ads
guys,
used to be actually pretty fucking cool.
I'm
Like,
not gonna lie.
growing up,
somehow, if we could have a crossfire tournament, I'd be down.
if we could find Crossfire, I mean, Crossfire, you'll get caught up in it. Crossfire.
Fire.
Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, there were a lot. They put effort into that shit. Now it's just like, oh my god, look at this thing. Hey, we're gonna talk really fucking loud and fast and stupid. And it's like, shut up. You're advertising the same thing that you advertised 20 fucking years ago with barely any changes, and it's not even fun anymore. It's not like, oh, this is a cool little thing. No, there's no jingle, anything. It's terrible. Like now I see ads and I'm like, fuck you. I'm not getting this shit, piece of fucking asshole shit. Fuck you.
So just
Very
to
colorful,
sort of
Kevin.
just continuing with that color commentary right there, Sarah and I were driving somewhere like last week, and a commercial comes on the radio for some drug, and they're like, this drug is amazing, it does all these things for you, and you should totally take this drug. Talk to your doctor about taking this drug. It's called Skyflavin or something like that. Also, people may be allergic and die to Skyflavin. Make sure you talk to your doctor first. Good luck, bye. And I just, what is?
All right.
How is this a drug? Like what?
So I have a real quick one, and then, you know, we can jump into it or whatever. But so there's everyone, I'm assuming, probably has heard of Hims at this point, had that shit advertised.
Yeah.
So I heard that on the radio, and there was one point where it's just like, you know, duh, your hair and fucking your fucking balls are falling off or whatever, and it's just like, so they're advertising whatever the thing is that they're doing it, and it's like through hymns, and all I heard was through hymns with hymns in unities of the Holy Spirits.
Amen.
Amen, brother.
Jesus Christ will bless your erection.
AC erections.
God approved. Unless
He has risen, and so will you.
Then you get nothing.
That's pretty good. I like this.
If it's two ladies, the Lord says he doesn't like it, but we'll watch anyway.
God's over there clearing his internet history.
Oh God.
Oh, man.
God. Oh yeah, take my name in vain.
Jesus died on a cross, and it was hard. Do you know what else could be hard? Hymns.
Your husband. Oh, finally, again, you old bitch. Wait, is it her fault?
It's someone's fault.
He's gotta play the blame game somehow.
Right.
You can't take responsibility for anything. It's always someone else's fault.
I mean, that's what Jimmy Buffett said, right?
You murdered him. No, I did not. They jumped on the knife.
Right.
They jumped on the knife, and I said,
As
stop,
I was
stop.
projecting it forward, but like I was showing something, and then they just.
I was like, hey, look how shiny my knife is. And they said, let me get a closer look, and then stabbed himself in the eye. I
But
don't
sir, then you
got
shot
too
him.
close.
I didn't. I pulled out my gun to try to make him go away from the knife he just jumped on, and then Satan showed up in the form of a fly and pushed the trigger. I mean, there's a video. It's true. Totally true.
Push the
Be right
trigger.
back, fellas. I'm gonna smoke a quick half a blunt, but you guys can get started without me. I'll just be a
Well,
moment.
it's classic
Don't worry,
Satan
we
fly
always
action
do.
there. Flies can't pull; they can only push. Just
Right.
it's science,
Biologically.
biological.
So you guys got two different gems from this room.
Wait, we got
How
two?
many-
Mm-hmm. One for Eric, one for you.
Oh, okay. Because I know we have three. We got the orange
Yes.
one from the other. Let's see. I have them under I. Yeah, I, orange, scarlet, and white.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So I know we were talking last time about, you know, I mean, where we are right now on this floor. We've got this over here, but do we want to kind of see what's over there? How do we get people over there? Are people going to be jumping? You know, 15-foot jumps. What's the drop off if they miss?
Wasn't it 60 feet or something like that?
So, like,
That is
nothing.
correct.
We'll be fine. You can fly. Weldy can take it.
Shut up.
Uh, I mean, there could also be the fact that it, like, if we go all the way back up here, it could lead around this way. Maybe not at all, but it also maybe could. And let's check the sign again. I know I was looking at trying to find it. I know there was the waterfall thing. Weapon. Walk through water with weapon in hand. Let's go to that thing. Slate your shadow at the front. The vulture is the first step. Write the gods. The walls of history tell all. I don't think we've touched any of that stuff. Wait, slate your shadow at the font. That one's mine. I got the I from that.
Yeah.
Okay, got it.
Yep.
Gotcha. All right, so that one's done. Write the gods. I don't know if that has anything to do with what we just dealt with getting these two eyes. The walls of history tell all. I don't think there's anything that we saw, like, especially in here with history on these walls. Nothing had been mentioned that I remember. Oh! The walls of history. Is that what the fucking... You go in here, up, fucking goes back around or something. Up. There's like the room where the font, and then you go in here where I fell, something around here. And I wonder if that's the walls of history part. I do know that if you go on the floor, you could die. There was a dead dwarf in there or something.
Yes.
I do remember that had happened. So with that being said, I don't know what you guys are thinking in terms of going forward. I don't know about trying to get across here. I know some of us can pretty easily. Some of us can't pretty easily.
All right. Speaking of party members preparing, Iku actually makes it back.
Oh,
Nice.
She
shit.
needs to
Back,
take.
BB.
She needs to take a long rest as well. She's pretty exhausted.
Yeah.
Artists and Dragonbait say that they can stay here, so you know where to find us. And if you find anything, that you can come back here and we can assist. But I think it's best that they have someone on guard while they sleep.
Oh, 100%. Absolutely. So yeah, if they think they'll be good here, we'll come and check on them.
Not for nothing, but I would not trust Dragonbait to stand watch while I'm resting.
Well,
So
you're done resting, so
I have an idea. So because I'm limited to only beasts, I can turn into a large spider and probably carry one person across at a time.
What if you made a web and then carried them in your web?
So I don't have like I have web, but it's not the spider isn't super strong.
You
So
don't
that's
have 50 feet of hempen web.
oddly enough, no.
So I'm wondering if we go and check out up here. I know I'm trying to like do everything from memory from what I had seen, but I was also trying to hustle back to get to you guys because I thought it was going to be something where it's just like, oh, easy. Based on this hint, you just go in the mouth, and then it's just like, oh, no, you just drop down the floor. It's like, oh, whoops. I just Legend of Zelda'd myself. Some of the older ones, you know, the 2D. So I'm thinking that's kind of while they're kind of resting, we can start heading up there. So that way we can start heading back out to them. I think the only thing I was really worried about was the waterfall itself.
All right. I mean, like I'm like clearly
know-
we're kind of at an impasse right here. So
Yeah.
sure.
I know I took a little bit of damage going through it. I didn't go through with weapon drawn, technically. So I don't know if that changes. Also, there were statues with weapons. So I think some of them had weapons, some of them did not, along the sides here. So on both sides, if I remember correctly. It's not like the whole thing, but maybe like every 10, 15 feet or something. And
There's
again,
also-
I could just be wrong.
There's not that I think it's something that is imperative in the moment, but the two tomb guardians that were in the alcoves up here, wasn't there like a chain connecting them? I think I
Yeah.
In a
remember.
restricted area.
Yeah, like they kind of had like a do not cross line going or something along those lines.
Yeah. I think so.
Yeah, I'm just looking at the map and trying to remember the stuff and things that we were told as we were seeing it. So
Yeah.
yes, so let's waterfall it up.
Okay.
Oh, excuse me, pardon me. Oh, excuse me, ham sandwich. Thanks. All right. Back over here.
Correct thing. All right. Let's. I'll run across and let Locke know what the plan is. Even though,
That he's gonna turn into a spider and carry people over, or I'm sorry, some of the people are gonna sit back and wait.
no, we're gonna head out through the waterfall.
Okay. Oh yeah.
Try and head up that way. Let these guys rest a little bit. Even
The
though,
waterfall.
like,
I'm sorry. Which way is the waterfall? Is it
right up here.
Okay. That's what I thought you guys were saying. Sorry about that.
Yeah, no worries. So, yeah. Even though, like I was saying, I get over here and it's like, but like, also, it's
What if
right
I just
there.
peek my head in here? Can I just like stick my head just really quick? Peek my head into the next room just to see.
If you want to do that, I will back you up on it.
All right, let me peek my head into the next room, just out of curiosity.
I'm gonna get ready to try and pull you back if need be. I'm gonna be holding you by the tail.
Okay, perfect.
I'm immune to poison now, so. And piercing. Is that true?
I
Sure.
don't think the piercing.
Well, you're holding the tip. You're holding the tip, so you can't stab yourself with the tip if you're holding.
Well, I
it.
can. I just choose
No.
not to. Uh-oh. Shit. Ah, fuck.
A chest.
Locke immediately goes to the chest.
Oh
Right.
no, I don't know. My greed.
Right, I know.
My
And you
greed
still have
versus
Nang Nang.
my. You know, it's just been enough classical conditioning where I'm like, you know, I've last 3 chests just really basically fucking killed me.
What you see is roughly, well, you're just peeking in. So you see that there are 2 statues on either side of the pit.
Mm-hmm.
The pit looks like it's about 15 feet wide,
God.
and
I've seen this tomb before.
In my dreams.
There are 2 9-foot tall statues on either
Are
side.
they of anything in particular?
Stars.
The- let's see, depicts some hooded and bearded male figures on the. Let's see, what the hell is this? One of the statues depicts a hooded and bearded male figure with his left hand held high, index finger pointed up. The other portrays an armored male knight with his gauntlet right hand extended and its palm facing inward toward the knight.
Wait.
Towards the
Like,
bearded guy?
No, toward himself, I guess.
Oh, he's
Yeah,
toward
like
himself. Okay.
hand,
Yeah.
like I'm thinking
Yeah.
like a
Hand to his
Napoleon
chest
scene.
or something.
Yeah.
It is a strange sentence.
Yeah.
Also listed.
Like-
Okay. So the wizard's pointing up. The knight kind of has his hand cupped in front of him, maybe.
Yeah. So the other
I know
portrays
this
an
Resident Evil
armored
puzzle. We need to find the
male
chalice and put it in his hand.
with his gauntlet right hand extended, its palm facing inward toward the knight. So his hand is extended completely out, and the palm it's like he's looking at his own palm.
yeah.
This room brought to you
Like
by
he,
hand.
like he's about to.
Brought to you by hymns.
He's,
Is your
are you
armor
always
not
looking
quite
at
as
your
shiny as it
hand?
used to be?
You're always looking at
Yeah.
your hand, disappointed that you can't pull things off. Would you
always
like?
put your hand in
Would
your
you
armor?
like? Would you like yourself to be standing up like the wizard over there?
Are you tired of being a marshal? Do you want to be a man?
Locke, are you doing anything as you look into here?
I will say that there's. Could I see the chest, or is it too far down and too far ahead of me for me to know that it's really there? If it's like 15 feet. down.
You would need to get closer to actually see. Into
All right,
the
I'm gonna just step in. What, like maybe to here? Would I have to be right to the edge, or just would here be fine? I'm trying to step in like the least amount possible.
You would still need to like peer over to
That's
actually
fine.
see it.
All right, that's fine. No, it's okay. I just want to save every 5-foot movement.
It's
That's
a train wreck you can't stop. Here it goes.
You look down, you can see there's a very familiar transparent wall that you've encountered a few times.
Okay.
It is what you recognize as a wall of force. And if I can get a
Wizards of-
religion check.
A wall of force.
hmm
Just him?
You can throw it a
Actually, I have
religion
a
check
good.
as well.
I have a decent.
Yeah, I'm
religion.
pretty good at religion.
Oh, but shit! I rolled a 1.
Oh, nice.
Oh my god,
Wow.
that's terrible. I'm
Nice.
You
my
don't have
religion's
any
way up.
you don't have any points in there. Oh my god. It's
The
the
perfect
same
pair for this
result.
room. The
Oh, I know.
perfect pair for this room.
Wow.
Yeah, there's nothing more that you can really
12
figure
minus
out on
1
this.
versus
Get out of here, Weldy.
Well,
Right.
he's not there.
wasting
even
your
there.
fucking crit. Can you
What a
wall
waste.
run?
What a total waste.
You have that
I
crit
can
sitting for you.
Well, he immediately has to make an acrobatics check since he's trying to get over here. See if he falls 60 feet.
I can try.
Alright, well, if I can't get into the chest, if there's something there, I'm just gonna go back and I would just tell people about it, but just kinda leave it, I think, because I don't even know how I'd begin to get at this loot.
I would like
Okay.
to try and I assume this is another thing where it's like it has some sort of stuff written.
Oh, that is a door.
Oh. Well, what's the door say?
Hello. I'm
That's-
the door.
You see that door that says pirate? Think a pirate lives in there?
Arr, this be the door to the pirate town.
I see a door that says private. Is that the door you're talking?
I believe it's pronounced private.
All right. So if it's just a door, then yeah, I'd say all right. I think since we're completely abandoning the plan that we had gone with, maybe we start to head back.
Oh, I thought you were going to say we just kicked this door
Yeah.
open.
Fuck it. We're already here.
Oh.
Any
Yeah.
idea about the other way?
Just before you guys run out of
Over
the
here.
room, what's that? Yeah, what's that thing? Right there.
All right, we'll run over.
I was
Just look.
gonna say not to, but I mean, sure.
I can't stop.
That's fine. Yeah, I was
I'm just gonna
curious
look. I'm just
if
gonna
this
peek.
if this is like a rock or something that just fell or whatever.
Let's see.
Locke's found another tunnel. He's going in.
Oh, I'm not going down another effing tunnel. I tell you that much. Ugh. What if this is the part where there's just all the gold? This would
Yeah.
be where you'd keep all your gold, right?
Is that what Nang Nang is whispering into your head right now?
Down the long, gross purple tunnel. Yes.
You don't.
Yes.
You don't know when it Nang Nang ends and Lock Reed begins. We are Nang Nang.
We are Nang Nang. Dun 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 dun.
Yeah, I would probably rather not look down the tunnel. I'll just check with the. I'll just stick with the other person's plan for now, and then if it doesn't work, or whatever with the waterfall, then we have another thing that we can check out.
Okay, not going down the tunnel. Got it. Trying to figure out
Yeah,
exactly.
it looks pretty gross. It looks pretty disgusting, and I don't think that would lead to good fortune.
Well, remember it was
This tunnel does not spark joy.
Yeah, it does not spark joy, and therefore I'm leaving this part of the dungeon.
I think TJ was telling us that there were like eyeballs and mouths and
And the
things.
funguses,
in
yeah,
the
they're like
fungus,
looking
yeah.
at us.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Freaks.
You want to go down a long hallway of that? No, I don't.
Fucking
I
freaks.
don't.
Oh well.
I mean, when you entered that room, the eyeballs already appeared in that side, and then they were already looking at you within the room. And if you're going to go down the tunnel at all, you do notice them pop up as you
Yeah, good call.
walk down it.
I was actually gonna
but
say.
I think that chest there, or like that thing there, is another chest that's made completely out of stone. But the
Huh.
breakdown of this is strange because it says this is where this chest is, and then it only gives me information about one chest.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess that's a different chest. That's very odd and I guess more fortified than a usual chest.
Super
That's what you
chest.
get from looking at it? Yeah.
Is it more fortified than that
My
other
fist.
chest we dealt with upstairs? Yeah, exactly.
Like the ones you guys went into?
Well, there was those chests that we went into. Then there was the other chest that we got sucked into.
Oh yeah, the one that the teleport, the thief one?
Yep.
Doesn't look like it has any writing on that one. Like that one had some writing or some kind
Yeah,
of curse with it. This one doesn't
Taunt
really
you.
have, yeah, something like that.
Is there any way to look in here as I go by? Briefly.
Oh, more mold?
More eyes looking at you.
How's it going? I'll just be a minute.
I'll see you later.
All right. Yeah, I'm gonna fucking catch up. Fine. Let's go. The waterfall thing was my idea, so and then I abandon it
It would
entirely.
be bad if I showed up late to my own idea.
J4's just been waiting patiently. He's like,
Yeah, he's been
I
sitting
know
there
they'll be
with-
coming some point.
He said-
At
he
some
said
point.
Didn't they
5
say the
minutes.
waterfall? Are they fucking
said
with me
5
again?
minutes.
I
It's been
thought
an
they said
hour.
waterfall.
While he's still
He's, like,
back
starting
there,
to
just getting
second-guess
prepped to
himself, and
jump.
he's like, no, they definitely said waterfall. There's no way.
Wait, were they talking about the season, the fall? Are we doing this much, much, much later?
Oh, they're here. They're here. They've come. Oh, excellent. Good to see you, fellas.
Yeah, there was an extra tunnel. I saw a chest, and I couldn't stop myself. And, then I found another tunnel. And,
And I totally could stop myself.
yeah, and I
Because it
totally
was a
couldn't
gross
stop
tunnel.
myself, because I live in the trash, basically, but that was too much.
All right, Oscar.
I love the episode of It's Always Sunny when Frank and Charlie just start collecting trash.
I thought you were going, and then they end up homeless because
He's
there's so
like,
much
"It's
shit
homeless.
in the apartment.
There's all the shit's in the apartment. And he's like, well, look at this. How could you get rid of this? And Charlie's like,
What are we
"No,
gonna?
of course you could
What are we
rid of
gonna
that."
get rid of this? And it's like a bike tire.
broken old fan. Oh yeah, well, it was something stupid.
I think there's like one was like a lamp or something.
Yeah.
It fucking just dumb. Excellent. Yeah. No, and he's just like, oh yeah, just get rid of some of it. Like what? Oh, you gonna get rid of this? He just holds up nothing. He's just like, no, you're right. You're right.
Oh man.
All right, so weapons out, and we're gonna try to do this. Might I suggest, Weldy, go first.
Oh, good.
Perfect.
Clank, clank,
And then,
clank,
oh
clank.
no, you are at 84. Huh, that's right.
Is Weldy just some robot that he's like a crash test dummy?
No,
He
it's just
prefers-
he's just
he
strong
prefers
enough to
safety
take it. But
professional.
yes,
Yeah, he's
Also.
a safety professional.
He's like an NPC who thinks he's a playable character. That's what it is.
Oh.
Yeah,
That's
it's
mean, but it's not
You send
wrong.
you send Weldy right up to the waterfall. Go ahead, Weldy.
You go first. Could be
What do I have to
dangerous.
do? Get over the waterfall, or
you go
I just-
through.
Yeah, but draw your weapon. You have to draw your weapon.
Yep.
My weapon's already drawn, so.
Okay, all right. Lest we forget this one point.
Alright, so. Any checks that need to be made, TJ?
A strength saving throw. Alright, you take 10 points of damage as you go through, but
Is that a save?
that was a save.
Hold on. Oh, please. Make sure
For
That
strength?
that was a successful save. You saved it. You still take 10 points as this water bludgeons you. It's very difficult to go through, but you maintain the ability to stand up and go through.
Okay. No, there was something about having damage, but that's only on dex stuff.
Right.
So.
Yeah, with your shield there. Yeah. You get evasion with your shield, essentially.
Yep.
Kinda. It's like a less, a little bit less still. It's weird.
Is it?
Alright.
Yeah, because it's either you do like a full, like if you fail, you still take full. With evasion,
Yeah.
if you do take half,
Evasion
even
just
if you
moves
fail.
you to the next thing,
Yeah.
whether it's
Right.
moves you to half or moves you from half to full. Yeah.
The shield
that
is
one's
all
just
or
like-
all or nothing, which
Yeah.
is so interesting choice. But yeah, that's what it is to do. Yeah, you walk through, and you found it very difficult, and you can report back if you'd like, or play it off like, yeah, I walked through fine. Well, it's up to you.
It's just a little water. Maybe it's just my metal, but it definitely has some force behind it. But be strong, lads. Be strong.
Well, make sure you stay around. I'm thinking that what we do What was I trying to do? Maybe get some rope and tie it to J4 and and lock. I'm gonna try and go through so that we can have the rope on the other side, so that way I know I didn't fail the save, but I don't know if failing the save might knock you back. So maybe hopefully trying to pull you through.
You're just gonna pull us?
Well, I mean, you're still gonna have to make a save. I mean,
You're gonna be like, okay, I'm gonna run up and then I'm gonna pull, and then you running up just drags us the whole entire way.
my plan is to go through, and then we'll have 2 ropes, and
Yeah.
so we'll grab one and pull not J4. Weldy and I are gonna grab it and pull one of you through, and then we're gonna pull the other one through, so that we can hopefully help out with any strength that you need to make.
You pull, I suck. Is there any money in this for me?
So I'm gonna do that. Let's see. I've got a bunch of rope. Let's see. Where's my rope? Yeah, I've got 5 different things of rope. So 2 of them are currently out. I'm gonna run through with my staff of striking out. Strength save.
Yep.
Let's see. I've got both of those. Shablamo. So that is a 28.
You take you take 10 points of damage as you go through.
Wow.
Yep. All right. Evens is J4. Odds is lock.
Wait, oh, it's lock. Okay.
That's right. Pull me first. Charlie. All right. Do I gotta roll something as well? Do I need to do a
Yes.
strength?
And then would the rope do anything? Should we make any sort of saves or checks or something?
You can make an athletics check on the other side.
Nice. It's another 15.
Let's see. Make sure I'm in the correct area.
Meanwhile, there's just a rope around J4's waist, but there's nothing there. It's just floating.
You manage to stay up. You don't have too much problem. Bess tries to pull you through a little bit quicker to not take as much damage. But you take 5 points of damage as you go through. And that's lock. Lock, you take 5.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
as
Thank you.
go through.
Because I wasn't strong enough when I was getting pulled through.
You didn't make the save.
Well, with a 19, did that make it?
Sorry, no.
Yeah.
Sorry. He did make the save.
Okay.
But the damage was reduced a little bit by him helping you go through. But,
Okay, I got you.
yeah, you still take damage.
Yeah, of course.
All right, J4.
All right, J4 pulls out his moon sickle. Let's do this.
That doesn't seem to be working.
The moon sickle doesn't seem to be working.
No, everyone that's done this, it doesn't seem to be working.
Oh, well. Then I stow my moon sickle and let's do this.
All right. Seems like it will be the same, and so make a strength save.
This ought to be hilarious.
Oh, that's a 6. I was hoping at least it was a 9. Yeah, but that's a 20.
It's a 16. Oh no. Well, yeah. If I'm pulled into the aura.
Well, if you're going through the
Yeah.
waterfall, you'll be in the aura.
All right, so it'd be 20.
And you're not
20.
making a check or a save without being in the waterfall.
20.
You take
Fine. Just to go with the 16. Take the damage. Fuck you.
you take 6 points of damage as you pass the waterfall.
All right. As I emerge, gasping on the other side, I ask if anybody wants to get healed because I'm down I'm down a bit at this point.
Sure, healing would be nice. I did take
If you do a group heal, I'll take a group heal or whatever.
30
What I'm gonna
points down
do
right now.
is
We all
I'm gonna,
sit on a healing egg or something.
no, I'm gonna do the what is it? The healing spirit spell.
Oh, jeez. Tom, I'm not reading all of that. Are you crazy?
In that case, I take away your dark vision.
I almost said, then give him the goggles of dark vision. It's like, oh, wait, no, that's what I just gave out in the game. Never mind. That's where I'm the DM. Nothing.
So,
I'm pretty sure that's what Weldy has.
yes, Weldy's the only one that I didn't have to grant stuff to. So basically, it's 10 rounds. Let me just start putting this out. Who Weldy, you want to go first?
Sure. Had to roll a d6.
No, it's plus my casting
Oh.
modifier, so I'll do it.
All right.
No, it's a d6. The spear can heal a number of times equal to
Oh,
1 plus your modifier. So your modifier.
is a +5, so 6 times.
Okay. So first heal is 1.
Take it.
Okay.
All right. It's 1. Oh, look, we're growing. 2, 3. Oh my God.
Do
3.
it. Do it. Do it.
I'm taking
Come
the
on.
next one.
Ah.
Jesus.
Wow.
All right,
Cares.
so this
Thanks.
is stupid.
Really generous.
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, you tried really hard with that spell, didn't you?
You know what? Firebolt.
That was-
Right in your ass.
Yeah,
One-
whatever.
one
it'll be
more.
One. I don't care. I'll take 1 damage.
I don't know. I don't know who's taking these.
I'll eat 1
but-
firebolt
So-
I
damage.
took the first 3. If I.
All right, I just
Okay.
took those 2. This last one will be for this asshole that keeps talking. Oh, look, there it is. There you go. You get 6.
Overheal?
Oh, yeah. 7th time's the charm. As you heal me. 6. Thank you. No, Neng Neng would not thank you. It was over.
Nang Nang probably would not thank you.
17.
Neng Neng tells me not to thank you.
17 healing in total for a second level bonus spell.
Mm-hmm.
Not bad.
Not amazing, but not bad.
If we wait 10 turns, I can. How much are you missing still?
Me, I am down.
He's down. Holy shit.
Yeah, I'm down from
Alright,
80.
That waterfall hurt a lot.
Well, no, I got blasted by the statue last session right
I
after
know.
we rested.
When you said I'm down, I stopped your sentence so that you're at 0.
Gotcha.
I
Make a
can do
check. Make
Make
a
a
death
check.
save.
Healing. It would take 10 minutes, but it would be 2d8 plus 4. If that helps.
No, I think for right now, like I'm back up to what, like I'm probably at like 88 90% right now. So I'll push on. I don't want to use a big heal that otherwise we don't need.
I mean, I'm still missing 24 hit points.
Oh, okay. So in that case,
Yeah. So
I'll
I'm
press
gonna
on
do-
with
what-
Gust.
Okay.
He just healed me, right? I only
Yeah.
had
When we want to progress as the group, because what's going to end up happening is.
Yeah, so hurry up.
All right. So let me 10 minutes. Let me do this.
All right, I'll
10
stand-
minutes?
Oh wait, I just didn't
That's
want to
not
use up
hurrying
your.
up.
I didn't want to
A4
use
goes,
up
do you
your
have any
spell.
idea how long I waited for you at the waterfall?
Gus,
All right,
make a
so-
charisma save.
Oh, that's what I'm good at.
It'll be 13 points of healing for both of us, and anyone else who needs it.
I mean, I'll take a little extra healing, sure. You know,
That
I'm at
probably
full
won't
health,
make
but
it with my -3.
I'll heal with extra health.
There we go.
That's like
Okay.
pampering yourself. That's truly nang.
No,
Oh, wait,
you're
no.
able.
It's
to
only a
overcome.
-1. That was a check, so it was
You're
actually
over.
a 15.
You're able to overcome Obalaka's pull.
Oh,
is
yeah,
like-
yeah, that makes sense. Yes.
Now
Mhm.
I'll come and help Gus.
I love how well they can always just keep up.
Always.
After being so far back and healing.
That doesn't add.
Wait,
That doesn't add
what-
up.
So how much healing do we get?
You got 13 points of healing.
Cool.
And anyone else who's in that area, but
Gus, you move forward, and all
So,
of a
hold-
sudden,
I'm sorry. That took 10 minutes?
yes.
Okay.
Okay,
I
then you're
definitely was
back
gone before the 10 minutes had started. I was not waiting 10 minutes.
Okay.
you were waiting. Were you waiting for the prayer of healing lock, or were you after Gus?
No, I'll sit and I'll bask in the extra healing. to
Okay.
get for
Because
myself.
I was checking it out, and I was figuring I'd be back. So
Gus, you walk down, and everyone also hears this. A strange shift in the tomb as you walk forward, and you are stuck right there.
interesting.
It's just dark. It's
Like- Extra dark, I can't see.
there's really no light source at all. You can kind of see in shades of gray, but nothing can be. It's barely even that. I know that you have dark vision, but it's just there's nothing really to. It seems like you're just in a tunnel alone.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I'm stuck as in, like, I can't move, or, like,
No, you can move
Okay.
up and down the tunnel, but
So, like, there's, like, this, like, little area that I'm, like, just trapped in?
Mhm.
Okay. Yeah, if I can't see anything, I'd like to try and see if I can maybe feel for, anything unusual, sort of, basically. Yes, no, I understand that things like this can happen.
yeah, Opalak
Well, I
is
don't
not-
want to hear it after the fact. We have to deal with the now. And now is not the time to worry about it.
The now.
Now
That's,
we have to get out of here.
That's wise advice.
There's a bunch of stone grinding, and that's what you guys hear in the middle of Weldy's prayer.
Well,
Everyone's
this is
just
still going to
staying
be
right
10
there, right?
minutes.
Well,
So-
Jake was going to go and start moving to see what happened.
You look down the tunnel, and it looks like there's just this tunnel straight away. You just look, it's dark, but you just look, and that's about it.
I'm going to call out and say, Gust, are you down there?
You don't hear anything.
Okay.
Gus does not hear anything.
I was going to say I am, but, like, do you know?
Well, yeah. So that's what I mean. Like, I don't. I know you went this way.
Yeah.
I'm gonna.
Yeah, you're
I'm
right
gonna
there.
Go, well, I don't think I
I
can
know,
see
I
you, right?
know, I
Oh,
know.
okay. All right. I
I
was
know.
like, wait a minute. I can see him? Oh,
No, our players
so,
can see, but no, you. Uh,
I'm gonna see Locke, and I'm say, I don't see him down this way. Is he coming around the other way? Maybe look down the other passage.
I'm further back than you.
No, the one
you
over
mean
here. Yeah, the other fucking passage.
this is the passage. That's the other.
This one.
he went this way? I saw him running this way.
Oh, for the love of God, get out of my way.
Okay.
J4's coming over to look down this passage.
He has to go back into the water to let J4 out, and then he comes back in.
Gust, what was he squawking about over there?
All right.
Pardon my
As
French.
you walk in there, all of a sudden things start to rotate and gust. You are able to get out there, and Locke seems to be locked away.
Oh, that's great.
We did it. We
Locke.
got rid of him. That's perfect.
All
Mission
right.
accomplished, everyone. The tomb's over.
We
Locke,
did it.
you find it difficult to breathe.
Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. Wait, is there water?
Unless you have water on your person.
Because if there's water, I can breathe in water.
There's no water.
Oh, damn, I'm fucked then. I was just hoping.
Okay.
Great.
Fuck. What do I
Oh,
have?
this is what he meant by check the other tunnel. Oh, he was helping me.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's what he meant.
There seems to be a shift, and there's a dead end here for you, Gust, like in the middle, just like in this tunnel.
Like, does it go?
But there is one way out over here that is expanded as you feel things shift.
So
Locke,
there's like
you're
a
able
wall
to
right here.
Yeah, exactly. Locke, you're able to go the full length of this tube, like from one end to the other, but there's no exit. Either way has it's blocked.
I'm gonna go back to the end that I was on and just hit the door a little bit. You know, not too manically because I don't want to waste my air, but a little manically.
I wonder. Crap. Let's see. How do I
Well,
do
these
this?
just what the fuck? My group heal is gonna be so low.
And I went for the extra heal, and I squandered it.
No, you might need every one of those points. TJ might give you that extra one anyway, and yet still. Kingdom to claim what once was lost.
What do you guys do now?
So what can J4
I'll just keep
see?
pounding the
Hang on a
door.
sec.
I've moved up to the corner.
J4 will go ick and progress down to here.
Oh, quite disgusting.
So not okay.
I'm gonna follow J4 just to make sure he doesn't get into any shenanigans.
Okay. And was it 10 minutes that Gus spent in that tube and the prayer hailing went off? Or when you guys heard the shift in stone, did you stop the prayer hailing to assist?
Well, kept healing the full 10 minutes one way or another, so...
Okay. So Gus gets locked away, and you guys are just chilling there, 10 minutes, wait for the healing to go through. Then you're like, let's go look for him.
Yep.
All right, Gus. You were there for 10 minutes before anything started to happen. You're not even sure what let you out of there exactly.
Okay, so yeah, I'm just continuing forward.
Throw out
Following.
an intelligence check.
Ooh, you keep asking for my good ones.
Mm-hmm.
There's that 6. Bring it down.
Yeah. Yep. You're like pretty sure that the tomb just decided to
I was
put
gonna
you on
say this
timeout.
tomb is a dick. And that's the full thought.
I second that.
J4 will turn back to Weldy and be like, "Oh, fellow, here's a door. You should use your door skills on it." And then just step up here and let you go do that.
Yes. That will be unnecessary.
Oh shit! He jumps out of his skin because he didn't hear you come running down the hallway.
Gus, do you have a surprise round against J4?
I am very
I
flat-footed at the moment.
I just kick him into welding.
Oh shit!
So is it?
That won't be necessary.
Go.
Drop kicks him 2 feet.
Oh my god!
That was where I got this. And I pull out the orange eye.
Mm-hmm.
Though we could still check it out. I was in a rush last time, and I believe there may have been more. Where's Locke?
Bangs on
I
door.
thought he was with you.
Well, I
Oh,
asked
thought
him
he
to
was
go
with
this way, and he said no, and he went that way. So it seems odd you wouldn't have seen him if you were just over there.
Yes, I was trapped for a bit,
Oh my
and then
God.
finally the way opened.
But perhaps we should go back and see. I'm not entirely sure it's a good idea for him to be by himself.
Pretty smart.
When has that gone wrong in the past?
I
Never
think
mind.
I think you know the answer to that question, sir. Yes.
I
Are you doing anything?
I regretted it after
Me?
before I was done saying it.
What would I be getting?
Or just asking if you had any ideas of what to do. Are you just sitting still? Are you moving around?
Okay, can I just do like maybe an investigation on the room just to see if there's anything I can see, but I feel like I'm just trapped in here.
Yeah, you can do an investigation.
I'll do an investigation.
That guy's hoping
T-
for the best.
TJ, just real quick,
21.
looking for whenever dawn is.
Whenever dawn.
Yeah. Just in terms of specifically for me, Staff of Striking reset, and then if anyone else has
I don't know
any
if it's
resets
helpful
like
or
that.
not, but we are in a donjon.
It wasn't helpful.
It was not. It was absolutely not helpful.
That being
It
said,
would
Don John is a
actually-
good website for stuff.
Yes, for dungeons. Yes.
You're right.
Yes, dawn has passed.
Okay, cool.
So you can, if there's something to reset, then you can roll your die to recover anything, like charges. If you have an item that resets at dawn, just
Yeah.
follow those rules and you're good to go.
Cool.
I'm gonna heat up a little food. I'll be right. Oh, well, what do I get for my investigation? I guess. And then...
Your investigation, you keep going, you go back and forth a bit. You think that there might be some sort of trigger.
Okay.
You're having difficulty finding it, though.
Hmm.
But that's what from inspecting this, you feel like something has made this shift happen.
It made it what?
Something you did by stepping in here made this shift happen.
Okay. Is there any other kind of check I could try and do? Something maybe because I know lockpicking or anything
Con
like that?
save.
Con save. Anything else I can do to try and save myself?
All right, it's the air being thin in here. It's not looking good.
Fuck.
We need to go back and find where he went. Where did the goddamn frog go?
No, Tom, it's okay. This is how I go out.
No.
J4, as
Yes.
you step there, give me a perception check.
That makes sense. Whole time I'm muttering to myself about fucking Nang Nangites.
You look down the tunnel and you realize you can't see all the way down to the other end, but what you do see is some sort of creature in there that is down. It looks like you can't quite figure out what it is, but it looks like a creature that has passed away. It doesn't look like they're undead or anything like that. It doesn't look like they're moving at all, but you do notice that there might be some sort of adventurer in there.
Um, hello? Are you living?
There's no
No, I'm
response.
definitely dead.
Definitely not gonna eat you when you get closer. Yep.
Oh, okay, very good.
Oh, well, I mean, at least he's honest.
No, I said I won't eat you. No.
Oh, I'm bad at hearing as well as flying. Right. Oh, shit.
No, I just get that question a lot. That's why I'd bring it up first. Sorry.
where, like all the way down here, like somewhere in the middle, like where do I see this?
This is a similar tunnel as this, where you don't see all the way to the other end, so it's right in the middle. It's cut off, but you see
Oh, there's like a tunnel on
a
the opposite side.
dead body here. It looks like it has a couple different items on him. What you notice with that perception check is does seem to have some sort of pouch, some kind of adventuring pack, a couple other things, but it's difficult to make out what it looks like. Some sort of like skeletal remains. If you wanted to check that out.
Yeah, I will try to move up to it and check it out.
All right, you move up. All right, everything shifts. Block, you are out. Gus, not J4. Yeah. All of a sudden, you're able to breathe a little bit more. J4, you walk in and you investigate this, and this seems to be a dead dragonborn, who's
Wow.
kind of wasting away to be. He seems to have a strange weapon. He has a Dungeoneer's pack, a little pouch. You find 8 gold pieces. He has an ivory back scratcher that is shaped like a dragon claw. That's what he likes. You also find a holy symbol of Bahamut.
Right?
It needs to be Dragon Claw because he's a dragonborn. It's the
I
little
know.
dinosaur
That's
claw.
fine.
That's
It was
the whole
just
thing.
like, that's what he likes. And it's like,
Yeah.
hey, no one was judging. All right,
Yeah.
relax.
We weren't saying anything.
You did. I like the
Nope.
matter-of-factly way you delivered it. You were just like, it's what he likes, and just kept
He
moving.
likes. That's what it says. No, that's something I added.
It's not a race
holy
thing.
symbol.
Well, it kind
A
of
holy
is.
symbol of Bahamut. And you also find a red crystal eyeball.
Ooh.
Yeah. But you also find yourself in a strange situation where now you seem to be trapped.
Well, J4 has an idea on how to get out of here, and what he wants to do is summon Rana and then have Rana teleport him outside of this area.
Okay. Rana needs to see the destination.
Does he?
Is that
It
correct?
just says he needs to go within 15 feet, and I'm like, let's go through that wall.
It can go blindly.
Teleport. Where's my teleport? Farley teleport. The spirit and each willing creature of your choice within 5 feet of it teleport up to 15 feet to unoccupied spaces that you can see. Yep. No, you're right.
Mm-hmm. There was a class that was Unearthed Arcana that never made it official because it was totally broken.
Hmm.
And it was the Mystic had the ability to teleport without needing to see destinations. And my friend Taylor ran a game. Friend Eddie played a mystic, and he created an entire dungeon. And as a mystic, he's like, "Yeah, I teleport 300 feet down, and we just pass everything in your dungeon, and we show up in the boss lair." And we had to stop there because he's like, "We need to reassess your character." That's stupid. Yeah. So, fortunately, that won't do it. But do you still summon, Rana, or do you want to save that slot?
No, I will. I will wait because I'm not gonna use that. Well, poop. I think. Can I make a investigation of the place just to see if there's like cracks in the walls or anything like that that maybe I could, you know, morph into something that could find its way out?
Hmm.
And is it like a door, like a sealed door?
It's more like a giant turning hallway, like what you would imagine everyone's like Indiana Jones, like a kind of if you're exploring a pyramid or something like that, you wouldn't like to all of a sudden the room turns
Okay.
instead of the room being in line with an exit, it's in line with just stone. And so you go back to where you came in and then you touch the wall, solid stone, solid stone everywhere. You
Can I?
go all the way back to the other end, no, it's a very small hallway.
All right, and like tapping on like the wall as I go around doesn't reveal like there's one spot that sounds thinner or hollow or something behind it.
No. Lock. You're pretty smart. Give me an intelligence check.
I am smart, thank you. I'm a big smarty now.
Congratulations on you knowing how smart I am.
Way to recognize. Okay.
Good job, DM. I give you inspiration.
Ooh, I'm the most smartest there is.
Oh yeah, shit.
Wow.
For sure.
Yeah, you
Well, I
are
know all
pretty
of this.
sure that you understand exactly how this works. Is that anything that passes, there must be some sort of sensor that recognizes something passing through here. Is what initiates it from turning. You then
Yeah.
try to throw like a few rocks that you can find loose in there, and you're like, it's not going. It needs to be something that has enough weight to go
Mm-hmm.
through so that it can be picked up. And you're pretty sure
Wasn't
that
there a
one
dead
of your
body on the ground?
allies, that one of your well, not that you saw, everything
Okay.
that you and Gus saw when you uh just the hallway itself. J4 found the one with what we need for a puzzle. You're not sure of that, but what you are pretty sure of out now. So someone is definitely locked in during this time, and yeah, that's
I
about
would
as much
I
as
would
you know.
yell and see if they could hear me. I assume they can't because I bet I couldn't hear anything when I was in there, but I would yell and see if they could hear me.
Mm, J4, give me a perception check.
Oh, nat 20, 29.
Wow. Okay. Two
Damn.
nat 20s back to back. J4,
You know my
you
grandfather was an owl.
you find a sort of a crack in the wall that you're not even sure if you would be able to fit through, because if you turn into a bug or something, your equipment kind of goes into your new form, right?
Hmm.
Trying to figure out if you can get small enough to actually get through. Uh, there's like a weak point in the wall that you can try to scrape at, and you kind of hear. You're not sure if it's just in your head that you've heard Locke yell enough, but you start to hear Locke scream out, trying to confirm that you're there.
Could I make
Uh,
could I make like I'm trying to think like like an investigation check or something, or that would allow me to know that if I, instead of trying to get really small, got really big, if I could just just beat my way through this crack?
I think we can try to do something more like this, where you're a Kenku who can mimic sounds pretty well,
Hmm.
things like that. You're able to figure out how you're hearing him, and you're able to talk to the wall just in the right way to clearly tell Locke that you are in here. Um,
It sounds
as
something like this:
for
"I'm fucking stuck in here. Help!"
yeah,
J4?
He
it,
sounds just like Tom. That Kenku is talented.
Kenko's get all the voices.
he he all of a sudden starts calculating in his brain how to make things sound, and he just does a series of clicks and bops against the wall, and all Locke hears is "Get me the fuck out of here." It's like, how did he do that?
Jesus?
Uh, yeah.
Has it been 3
Uh,
days?
That's J5. That's J4's evolved level.
Right.
Yeah.
this yeah. We leave you here, and they come back 3 days later.
They
And you're like,
open the
I have
grave.
risen.
He'll come
I
back
have
in
risen.
3
J4
days.
has risen. Oh man.
Oh no, he's just dead.
I am the fifth.
Uh,
I am now J5. The last, the fifth is Jesus. Jimmy John, Jimmy Jesus.
Yep. Also, Jesus has 5 letters. It's the math checks out. The math checks out. Ugh. All right, so I get this message to Locke. What does Locke do?
I'm gonna try and look for something that's big enough that I could throw, and maybe it would take his place. If there's anything, because do I know exactly where the switch is? Would it be is it basically here, or
You
whatever it
think
is?
it's right at the entrance. You try to stick your hand through a couple times and pull it out in time, but it doesn't seem like it's enough to set off. That's not large enough to be the trigger. So you've tried small stones, your hand. You try to, your head in and out real quick. You're like, but nothing seems to be making it. You have to put your guess is you need something large enough to go through so that it initiates the tunnel
Yeah,
turning.
I'm trying to think of what I might have on me or something.
You start looking
Do I
through, and
notice anything around me at all? I've just all that there was rocks and stuff. I didn't notice anything else.
uh, you start going through your possessions to figure out what you would give, and you hear Nang Nang talk to you saying why would you give anything up for this person? How about you convince one of your friends to throw something in there?
You know,
Somehow
Nang
J4
Nang.
also hears this and clicks and squawks and taps back. Neng Neng, has anyone ever told you your eyes look like 10,000 suns exploding?
holy shit. J4
Wow.
I wish,
psychic.
Damn.
yeah, I wish that he could do this, because she would respond, "Yes, they tell me that all the time."
They are so right. They are
Yeah,
so right.
that's not new.
This is not new. This is not
I
new
knew that.
news.
That I don't even
Checks
want to
out.
thank you for that.
All right, so
Checks
Is
I'm
out.
gonna
how
try
that happens
and
all the time.
do I know that this hallway is connected since it's unlocked, or I guess I haven't been up here yet.
Why do I?
You keep going up, nothing really.
Well, just to reconnect with Weldy and Gust, so maybe we could try and figure something out.
Mhm.
Yeah. So would I know that if I ran up there, I'd reconnect with them, or I wouldn't know?
Uh, kind of figuring out the layout, you figure that this would lead to a different part of the tomb.
All right, maybe.
When you run up, yeah,
But if I go backwards, then the thing will trigger again.
that much you know. For sure.
Yeah. All right. So I'll run forwards and just hope for the best. And I'll just yell, "I'll be back for you, J4. Someone will be back for you."
I highly doubt it. I highly doubt it.
All right. While that was happening, I definitely went in this room.
Checks out.
Like right when J4 was leaving originally, I went in here again, and I'm like, I knew there was something else on the other side.
When you walk in, there it doesn't seem to be any soup, and just a shadow who's kind of like trying to look at it. It's looking down. It's not even mimicking you. It just looks kind of
Yeah,
sad because it doesn't have any soup.
yeah. It was delicious.
Bowl of gross guacamole.
Do I see anything in here?
No.
Okay. Disappointing. Well, anyway.
I hope
Where'd
J4's
J4
not
go?
dying somewhere.
All right.
Lock, you make it through. You meet up with Weldy and Gust. What are you doing?
I just tell them that J4's stuck in a room with no air, and somebody needs to put something that's heavy enough. How would I explain the fucking trap? I'll just explain
Yes,
that there's
I'm familiar. I wasn't even aware that there was no air.
a.
I'll
And
go in
I'm
and
just
get
gonna say, I'll
J4
explain that
out.
the trap is just like something heavy needs to be pushed in the hallway, and it'll switch places with whoever's in the tunnel, and then we can get them back, and it just reconnects this way.
Well, in the meantime, I'll say I'll run in just in case he has an issue with air, and then we can figure something out while I'm in there.
Gust,
It's
you look
very
straight
brave.
ahead, and this time there is a long hallway. There isn't the short one that you went into that then shifted. It's just a long hallway, and you can see all the way to the other end.
All right. We may have to shift this a few times to try and get everyone out. Just be aware. So yeah, I think we'll have to activate this a couple times and figure out something to grab and drag or whatever. But I'll jump, run in there.
As you run in there, J4, you're out there. This tunnel shifts over. You're now horizontal with no exit on either side, Gust. I'm just putting you here for now to show that.
All right. In the meantime, I'm gonna start punching.
Meanwhile,
Right.
No problem I've encountered that can't be solved with punching.
did I tell you I registered these fists as lethal weapons?
That was why I was running around the Port Nianzuru. I had to find someone who would register these. Gotta get that.
And then they left Gust in there.
No, I'm looking through
Right.
spells right now to see if I have something that could create like an object or do something. Is this so this clearly appears to be some kind of magic trap. Could it be dispelled?
It's a little bit more than a magic trap because there is this physical element to it that that can't be. So you might be able to dispel the sensor, but Gus is still stuck in a small hallway. He's probably the best person to be because it doesn't seem like he's getting distressed like you and Locke would be.
Mm.
But
How about this? So we need something heavy that will displace the trap so he can come out. Um, what is the green mole bowl? Like, is that a movable thing?
It was a illusionary bowl of soup that Gus already kind of solved. So it just seems to be an empty bowl in that room.
Hmm.
And there's nothing else in the room.
No, not really. Just a sad shadow that used to mimic the person who went in, but now it doesn't need to do anything.
Is nobody has like something heavy in their gear, right?
Well, technically, I'm just a giant piece of heavy gear.
Right, but that
That
means
is
you
true,
get
but then
stuck
you'd
in
be
the
stuck.
room. Yeah.
We're just trading places.
So there's doors right here, right? How much do those doors weigh? Can we take one of those doors off?
J4, give me an intelligence check.
Can you just make it wisdom for once in this goddamn game? Yep, fucking one. Yep, perfect.
You're okay. You're
I just wisdom.
you,
I'm a
you're
wisdom-based character.
you're thinking, you know what? We should start ripping down doors. That's what we should do. That would be good.
Way ahead of you.
Gust is already punching walls. You're ripping down doors.
So, I know I'm not out there, but I mean, there's still a body right here now, right?
That
Because this was the hall that I let J4 out, and that he was trapped there with a dragonborn.
kind of. This isn't necessarily that one. It hasn't rotated that. You haven't seen the body at all. J4 has seen the body.
But the body didn't come out with me.
Like
Right.
it was. I thought. Well, so if there was this one was the one that J4 was in. So did that not rotate with him?
There are. This will make it easy to visualize. There's this one as well.
Right.
I haven't. So it was.
So I was in the first one,
Yep.
then
Yes.
Locke, and then
Mhm.
J4. And then J4, so I'm in the. I was in the
Same
first
one
and the
that
fourth
turned-
one.
Yes.
But J4 was in the third one that had the Dragonborn. And that was the one that rotated, this way. And should be here now, right? Because this is the one that J4 escaped from.
Oh, I see. Because you're in the long one. Yes,
Right.
J4. There's already a
I'm in
dragonborn in
here.
there.
And
Yes.
Gus has
Okay.
never
Yes.
seen
Yes.
it.
Yes.
But
Okay.
and I only bring it
Yeah.
up because he's specifically right here.
I didn't know it was turning. I thought this was like teleporting you into the tube each time. That's why I was like, we need to get something heavy to trigger it
Yeah.
so you get shot out.
No,
Okay.
it's it rotates each time. So I step in this one, or I'm stuck in this one, and then it activates, and now I'm in the
Turns
hallway.
again. Yep. Okay.
Right.
So if if that body's there, um, J4 will attempt to carry the body all the way around to the other side and then throw it into the tube at the corner to trigger the trap.
Like.
So if I'm just moving my piece, but if I get to like
So
right here and then
okay.
just threw the body
No.
right
No. No. No.
there.
So you walk in, and then this is the difficult part, is because I this is the stupidest thing that they put in here, because I can rotate it. Actually, does that work? Hold on. Is that a good representation? I kind of see what this is going for. So
Yeah, this
you are
seems
at a
like
dead
something
end.
that Tom was showing me about some of the stuff where like certain
You can
things.
flip it. Yeah.
Yeah, so I can flip it, and so the issue is the middle part right here. Um, like I was able to reveal the
Yep.
behind the bushes and everything because they added a map. Instead of having me change everything, they just changed the end, very end of it, and that's not helpful because it's the middle part that needs to rotate to get a good understanding about what's going on here. There we go. Uh, so Gus, I only put over here to show that he's trapped, but he's in the long tube, and then you're in the. When you look back, you see a short tube and the body. So you're saying you're going in to grab the body?
Well, shouldn't the body be with me because we both got
I
turned
feel like you
into that
stepped like
space?
hold it out in front of
Oh
you.
no, I
Real
thought
quick.
I
Right.
thought you already
You had
stepped out.
left, right?
Yeah.
And
You
you
already
came
left.
back.
Yeah. So if you come back in, you're now in there with the body. Gus is out.
Oh
So
my
you're only
god.
there. Yeah.
So grab onto
You,
the
you guys are
body.
getting you guys are getting
No, no,
close.
we're getting
Right.
close. You grab
Yeah.
onto the
No.
body, then he switches you
Right.
out with the body, and then you throw the body in, and then he
Yeah, I
gets
mean,
out.
we can skip the part where I run out and check with these guys, and then it's just like, nah, J4 never came over, and it's just like, all right, well, I don't know what
As
he's doing,
as you
And
so
come
you're
I
back
back, the
in.
activate
clicking
it.
and the
I'm
tapping
back in
said.
here. So now you're
He's out with the
here, and
body.
I'm taking
Potentially.
liberties with this, but I think I'm right. So
Yep.
you're right there with the body.
I'll
No,
be right
I'm
back. I
sorry.
gotta run to the bathroom.
The way it would rotate is you're right there, and I'm right
Mm-hmm.
here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and
If
you're
I
in.
assume it's going clockwise. I mean, well, we started with
Yes.
clockwise, so yeah.
Yes. Yes. So that's exactly what's going on. You're still in the long tube, and J4 is in the short tube, and with the other body.
Okay. So
J4.
but J4 could step out with the body now?
Yeah, you pick up the body,
Okay.
bring
So
out.
I pick up the body and then I'm going to toss the body back in
Mm-hmm.
and hopefully trigger the trap.
Yep, it rotates, and now there is a long tunnel, and Gus seems like he can go out either way.
Oh, thank Christ. All right.
Yeah, it's this is a little annoying.
No,
Uh,
no, it wasn't a trap. It was just like I think there was a moment where everybody who was fucking around with this trap thought they figured out what was going on with it, and it wasn't until like 3 minutes ago that we actually got there. So, all right.
Oh, I knew I was just stuck in the hole.
are you keeping that back scratcher?
I'm gonna show it to the group and say, so well, I was just stuck in the tube. You know what? Doesn't matter. I found this ivory back scratcher. It's a weird weapon. Got a holy symbol of Bahamut and a red crystal eyeball. I think those are
Oh,
perks.
nice. You got an eyeball? Perfect.
Good
All
eyeball.
right, I'll grab that. So we've got 4 now.
Gus, not Gus, Locke. You notice a hole in the wall. This crack right here, right here.
Right here.
Right here.
Hiya.
Right here.
Orange, red,
See that?
scarlet, and white.
Sounds like a team. Those are their
All right.
nicknames.
Locke is not here, so he doesn't notice it anymore.
Perfect.
That's good.
All right.
Oh,
In
all
the
right.
other room, there's some sort of designs on the floor of some sort. I believe now, thinking about it after the fact, because I had not seen the hint, it's something about the walls of history will tell all.
Brian, are you back? He's not back.
He's
Never
like, I've
mind.
been here the whole time, just not mentally back.
So I just zoomed in on the waterfall room and realized that it's words saying what the statues are.
Yeah,
Um,
TJ was putting those in as we were
Ye-
going
I
through.
I hadn't been paying attention, and all of a sudden I just saw these green lines, and I'm like, we're gonna die. They're like laser beams. There's something in that room when we get back in there.
Yeah, there was something about the statues and the weapons that they had or some had or whatever. We'll have to maybe look at that next time. Maybe avoid some damage. Otherwise, we got a short rest on the other side. Alright, run up on the ceiling. Head over here.
Brian, are you back? Because you're the one who's right there. Never mind. Okay. There we go.
Uh, all right, Weldy friend, you go first.
Weldy hasn't moved for an hour and a half.
No, that's
Still
because
there.
they're both playing Magic and they're trying to be sneaky.
Right. No. No, it's your move. That's not the right card game at all.
All right, so sorry. Which door are we using?
I knew it. It's magic time.
Just head towards Gust. We're going towards
Alright.
the doorway over there.
All right.
All right.
Whoa.
In front of you lies a dead dwarf.
Hmm. As I'm walking up, do I notice any traps on the floor at all to begin with? Like any sort of pressure plate or any type of system that might.
I know
affect-
I ran on the walls to avoid the floors entirely.
Yes, but you are,
Oh,
gust of the wind. I
I'm not saying you should
Weldy
do
of
that.
the
You know what?
very
I
heavy-
am saying you should do that.
However, he's
However,
saying you should do it.
I'm saying I have no information from my previous experience with this thing.
Oh,
That's
hold
all. That's what it was.
Judging by the dead dwarf on the ground, it definitely looks like there's a trap.
Oh wow! Look at
But
this.
just don't get it wrong. Right, exactly.
Hold on.
That's why I went to the fucking wall.
Yeah, but if
This-
Brian were here, he would play a very important role because of where he's standing. Right, Brian?
Fellas. I'm sorry. I
Right.
went into the bathroom and then I heated up some food. I'm sorry.
Right, Brian? What magic cards were you looking at? It's okay.
Oh.
We already know.
So you're playing a red deck. Your words won't trick anyone. They give you away.
Warming
Heating
up
up
food.
food.
Red deck.
All right,
I didn't touch any magic cards. I haven't touched any. Eric, how dare you rat on me?
Earlier tonight when he was like, "I gotta go smoke a joint." That's the green deck. All right. Yep.
Mhm.
All right.
Right?
Wink.
Wink.
So, does it look like the dwarf died initially from stepping onto the vulture, or does it look like he had at least made forward progress and then fell backward?
It looks like he stepped forward from the vulture,
Okay, that's
and that seems to be the wrong step. Brian,
Yes, sir.
you see that there seems to be some kind of strange hole in the wall. Do you look through? You already
Yes.
see.
Yikes.
You
Hell yeah, I
already.
looked through it.
You know
Yeah,
he does.
You already see that your companions are on the other side, and it's also strange because there looks to be some sort of strange thing going on with the light that shows you a pattern that matches up with the floor. It's a bit difficult to see, but when you tell your companions to move to the sides, it seems to
Yeah, I'll
line up.
tell them they're doing it all
And
wrong.
and what you see, give me a perception check.
Come on, good rolls. Wow.
All right.
you see that.
I just see like light going in a line.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
That is what you see, and it is your job to tell your companions.
How many people are? How is everyone in there? Like all of them?
Why don't you
Mhm.
tell Gust where to go?
Gust,
it-
the light. I can see the light.
Don't follow the light.
No, follow the light.
What was
Aren't
what was the
I?
little
Well,
girl's name? in
Weldy's the paladin.
Poltergeist?
He should follow the light.
Yeah.
If you step on the vulture in the. Do I
Yep.
know where they all are? Are they like stepping on all of these kind of as they
We're
walk
running the
by?
room.
All right. So I'm currently on a vulture.
The vulture in the is just the up is the top north,
Just everything
bottom south.
explodes. It just all explodes.
So the vulture.
You broke the game. A bunch of mini nukes. It just yeah.
I'm definitely just on the wall, just like making sure I can, see anything that needs to be seen from a vantage point. But yeah, I'm
Okay.
I'm not getting involved in this puzzle. I'm like, nope. I have a thing that allows me to avoid it, and I'm going to.
I turn you into a brontosaurus and you fall on the floor.
Hey, I have the damage at that point to absorb the thing. If we want to deal with the trap in the usual way, I'm okay with that.
Usual way. That's awesome.
Right.
Welby steps
So
on the
yeah, I tell them to step on the the middle vulture on the far
Right.
right, I guess. Or east maybe? Would the right be east?
Yes. It would
Yep.
be.
So that would be Brian. That
That's
would
the
be the
entrance one?
entrance. Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
So at the right hand side is the entrance.
Oh, this is excellent.
Okay, so the vulture right in front of the entrance.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
What's the next step?
The snake that is diagonally south west
Yep.
of you.
Yep. Got it.
Then the pillars that are diagonally southwest of that,
All right.
between the foot and the bowl of rice. Then the plant to the southwest, the plant next to the vulture,
Yep. Got it.
and then the bug directly to the west.
All right.
And that should be it.
He gets you nowhere. You're
No,
just stuck in the room now with no way of getting
that
out.
gets him to the mouth.
Well, that's what I saw.
That gets him to the mouth that he can exit.
Block. Give me another perception check.
Let me see. I give my
Good
eyes a
job,
big rub.
Weldy. You haven't blown up yet.
Hmm.
Perception.
All right. That is what you see.
All right, next, step on the foot to the northwest. Oh wait, shit.
Ow.
Never mind.
Wow.
Hold on. My bad. First,
Take a
step
jump.
on the staff thing to the
Yep.
west of the bug,
Okay. Got it.
and then
Yep.
the foot to the
Then the
northwest
foot.
of that.
All
Right.
right. Is that it?
Step up and get your prize.
Well, I want to make sure that this is the way onto the altar.
That's the last one that I see.
Okay. Perfect. All right. I step onto the altar.
You step onto the altar, and the Sphinx's eyes begin to glow.
Sounds promising.
Or horrifying.
Or
horrifying.
I'm ready to drop a 20-foot axe kick on this Sphinx's head if I need to.
Just
It
I'm
might
gonna
be a
turn you
good
into
glow, but
I'm going to turn you into a sperm whale, and you can fall on it. We got this.
All right. So, what do I see in front of me with this wonderful sarcophagus in this boat?
You see an El Mirage on top of it. Has a small sarcophagus on top of the boat. The sarcophagus itself is seems like it's made out of a lot of gold and could be worth a lot of money, but there seems to be some sort of protective force around this that if you were trying to lift up the sarcophagus at all, it seems to summon some sort of strange wall of force.
Okay.
It's, Tomb of Annihilation loves wall of force.
I was gonna say this is the wall of force floor.
It's really
this whole
good
game.
too because it gives you an FU to all the recommended levels too, because there's nothing you can do with it. That's it. There's something you can do at higher levels, but if all the levels you can play as, it just goes, no. So
Do I notice anything? You said there's an El Mirage or something?
there is. And inside, you see a spiral horn. It looks like it's. Give me an Arcana check.
Oh. Not bad for a +1.
Okay. It seems like this would be perfectly used as a wand.
Interesting. I am
You're sorry. There's a little bit more there.
Oh.
You believe that it would. You think back to the El Mirage you met and the magical powers it seemed to possess. So it seems like it might have something to do with that.
Okay. I would try to make sure if I can pick this up without activating a trap.
After trying to
You
pick up the
can't, you die.
sarcophagus, you just seem like
Oh,
it
Not the
just
sarcophagus, just the El Mirage.
the El Mirage bones itself, or the El Mirage's horn.
The El Mirage's horn.
All right, you pick that up, and an El Mirage appears to you, and it says, "I will make you quicker than anyone you can imagine."
Immediately think of Gust.
He just points to the corner, including that guy.
Have you met that guy?
Maybe not that guy, but you
Stop!
might be
Stop
able to
imagining
react.
someone so fucking fast, okay?
You might
Calm
be
down.
able to react faster. And by the way, is that Obalaka I see? Obalaka is stupid.
Fucking got him.
Gods are super petty. They are just super petty.
I hate Obalaka. She doesn't like to do anything.
Yeah.
Yeah,
She's not
those
wrong.
Obalacas, man.
Okay, shit. This guy. Who is this one? I know I'm not the one talking, but who is this one?
Aijin.
Okay, that makes sense.
Wait,
Alright,
which one was
so-
Aijin?
The El Mirage?
Right. Could you speak English? Like,
The rabbit
what the fuck
thing.
is that? Thank
The
you.
rabbit
Okay.
Alright, I will, I would love to be quicker than all others.
You
Except
accept?
that guy.
You accept me?
I'll accept you.
All right. You are now possessed with Aijin.
Ooh.
This is the enemy of Obalaka. You despise Obalaka in her cautious ways. You are now fickle and unpredictable. You never stick to a plan. And your dexterity shoots up to 23.
Wow.
Oh my god. Like, that's the one I definitely should have gotten.
That's the one you chose the exact opposite.
That's
And then
excellent.
I read the opposite one, and I went, "Oh no, that's the one he wants."
I mean, don't get me wrong. I like the protection and everything like that. But it's funny that it's like, hey, how? It's like I can make you faster than everyone, except the one with Obalaka. Fuck off, all right?
Well, not speed, but you can react better, or when it will
Yeah,
respond.
yeah, yeah. Take whatever wins you can get, I guess.
Uh, as you attune to the Almirage horn, you are enlightened with how to
That's
use it. This horn acts as the wand of wonder.
oh.
Oh, that's
You are
fun.
now able to spend one of the charges and roll a D100 and cast what is on the wand, and it will cast it for you. The DC is 15 for all of those, and if it's, I don't think there's any to hits. I think all of these are.
You should
It's a
aim it
lot
at
like
the
a
wall of
wild magic
force.
table.
You should aim it at the wall of force and see if
It
it hits.
is essentially you gain a wild magic table, and you have 7 charges. You can target something within 120 feet.
Yep.
So maybe it was almost what's it foretold. This is why all the rabbits were chasing you around the temple before, was you were going to
Maybe.
accept the gift later
That
on.
that
No,
was actually
those were the changing ones, the koalas.
That's
that's
right. They
actually where
weren't the rabbits.
Obalaka is.
Right.
Zorba.
Right.
So in a
No,
way,
that's why, because they were chasing him because they knew this idiot was going to take the fucking rabbit, so they were stealing his armor and shit from him. As opposed to just being faster than them, you idiot. I totally should have gotten this fucking rabbit. Oh well. I mean, I almost already abandoned the plan that I came up with earlier tonight.
Wow. So now you got a +6 on dexterity. This is great.
does your
Yes.
armor allow you to have a dex that high?
No, but
Oh my
it
goodness.
does let him.
So it's just
It
wasted too.
it does let him use it for saves.
Yes, for
So
saves
it's
for sure. Yes.
for saves and his shields and everything. That is a really good bonus, and different ability checks. But for AC wise, nothing.
Yeah, no, my AC is still at 21, so.
I
Mhm.
mean,
But
like, oh, so that sucks so bad.
Save checks, abilities. You know, your acrobatics are going to be much better. So,
yeah, now I'm a +6 in acrobatics.
mhm.
And my initiative went up.
Yep.
able to pickpocket people. There you go.
Yeah. All right. Well,
I know Locke and Nang Nang are, locked tight, but this would have been a fun thing for Locke too.
Well, Wildy throw out a perception check, and Gus throw a perception check with advantage.
Weldy just turns and steps off this center dais and just explodes the room.
Yes.
Anything you can do.
But he doesn't care because he's got evasion, so he's like, it doesn't even matter. Beat this.
Gus, yeah, you noticed even beforehand you were looking at throughout the room, and you noticed that the dwarf has some equipment as well that you might be interested in. It seems to have
The rare gender switching belt? Nice.
Weldy, I believe this is for you as well.
Now it's welder.
a peridot
well,
Well
Right.
done.
peridot
Well,
gem.
duh. It's for Weldy.
A peridot gem that is worth 500 gold pieces, and doesn't look like it's magical in nature. He has a shield, a belt pouch containing a 500 gold piece diamond.
Mm.
Ooh.
and a strange looking crystal eyeball. One dark blue. Oh wait, why he has two? That's crazy.
Ooh, nice.
He has two. Uh, one uh, one that's dark blue and another one that is vibrant purple.
Jeez.
Excellent.
That's pretty cool. You have to you're the most baller character now. You have to wear all of that.
I know.
He's got the fake eyes hanging
Put
off his
that in
head.
your pirate coat.
Right. Oh my god, the emerald. What was the second one? Vibrant yellow?
Vibrant
No,
purple.
purple.
If anybody
Blue,
wants the
dark blue.
magic eye,
Vibrant purple.
All right, so I've got 6. Okay, like this is getting way too ridiculous, Naruto. I'm just turning into fucking Danzo. Just gonna have eyes all throughout my arm.
Yes.
Do,
yes.
are these fucking
We remember.
Uchiha eyes?
Oh, Naruto. What life lessons would we not have without it?
Do you
I
like
don't
your
know
name?
what that
Are you gonna have a
question
kid?
was.
You should keep the same name. Just change the first letter. That's
Yeah,
all.
just hey, fuck off. Kelton and Kevin. Tom and Tarn. You fuck off, Tom.
no. I was
You suck
waiting.
at
I'm like Kevin's gonna jump all over this. I'm gonna let it happen.
We'll
Let's
get
do it.
Yeah, we did not, like, with all the characters that we've named and everything like that, coming up with different names, we let our imaginations just stay put for our own children.
yeah. Do you want to be creative? No, not at all. No.
Let your imagination soar. It's like, nah, he's just on the porch.
Right. Lock guides you back. You guys are all back here. Weldy is back, looking different.
Worldy's
Looking
back.
somewhat faster.
Back
Looks
again.
Looks like he's able to juggle things.
A little bit better than he was before.
Crazy juggle skills.
Probably a lot better than he was before.
Yeah, that's fair.
What was it before, Weldy?
What, my walking speed?
Your dexterity.
Oh,
Your dexterity.
funny enough. Oh wait, hold on. Let me try to get into that. It was not that. Oh, how do I change this again? Oh, there we go. Before, if I took this out, I think it was a 14.
14.
All right.
All right.
So
you have a +4 or something?
so
or more?
we
I had a
know
+2 before.
we
Now
know
it's
I have a
as far
+6.
as stuff on the map goes, we know that there's a passageway this way that leads up. There's a doorway right here that we didn't do anything with. There's some sort of back alley bullshit happening here, and there's this pathway over here, and then obviously go downstairs. So, do we want to screw around with where the Tomb Guardians are? Are we going back down here, even though most of the party can't get over here?
I mean, yeah, if we came up with an idea to get across, I don't know if it's,
We can
the
do the spider
spider
plan.
thing.
Yeah, we can do
Yep.
the spider thing.
Or
It would-
whatever. I think we probably, now that we
Oh,
know
we have
how
to
to
go
get
back
through
down?
here.
We should have gone the other way in the first place.
Right.
Well, no. Now we have a super fast weldy, so that's cool.
That is good.
We'll get through here. I think we want to go through there.
If you can fit through 2-inch hole, then you can go through there.
2-inch?
Yes.
Okay. I think we should probably go
Damn,
this
1
way.
inch too big.
All right, so that's weird that there's a glory hole in the tomb of Aijin or whatever the fuck his name is, but that checks out.
Tomb of Annihilation, more like Tomb. Never mind.
That's why it's the Tomb of Annihilation. It's gonna blow your mind, man.
There it goes. Also, could we just use the guidance provided by the Spirit of Engine now to not have to go back through the waterfall? Because we probably don't want to have to walk through the waterfall that's going to beat the shit out of us again.
Sometimes it does tell me when certain gods give hints, and it's strange because sometimes they forget about these entirely and they show up on random floors. It's usually mostly on the floor that they're found, and it's like they already did everything and they found the god last. What are they supposed to do now? Like,
Oh, well,
but
nothing. You got it. Good job. It's like, well,
yeah,
fuck off.
exactly. So, with this, let me see if there is any advice. Do gods say anything?
Outrule.
No,
Just,
they don't
Nah.
have
just the Bugs Bunny
anything to
meme.
say.
No.
Hygiene. Nope. Nope.
All right. Is there any sort of what has weapons in here for these statues?
The stork-headed animals have hand axes. The lizard-headed females have maces. Panther-headed males have blowguns. The hawks are unarmed. The goat-headed males have sickles, and the frog-headed females have tridents.
I got
So it was
nothing.
wait. So it was the hawks were unarmed,
The hawks are unarmed.
and do they have like? Are they in a position where maybe something could be put in their hands?
Uh, you can try to go over and investigate it.
I would like to do that. Oop, wrong thing. I can't see. I gotta zoom in. Which one is the hawk? Which ones are hawks?
Right middle.
Okay, so go over, little investigatione. Boom. Natural 20.
You try to investigate this. You reach out to its hand, and you realize that you can put your hand right through this painting, this mural.
Oh shit.
This seems to be some sort of illusion. And as you investigate that, you notice that there is something behind there.
It's another eye.
It's a pedestal, and it is something very familiar you see right behind that because there is another eye.
Fucking
Nice.
Called it.
All right. What color eyeball is this?
What color eyeball? Should be an eyeball. It goes.
What are we thinking?
It
Going
is
yellow.
a pale purple. Wait, no, no. This is a bright green.
Bright green.
Bright
A
green
viridian, you might say.
eyeball.
Like the city?
Yes, exactly.
Mm-hmm.
But when we find this eyeball and take it, does anything happen to the waterfall?
No.
And is there any other way through or around the waterfall, or is it basically this sheet of water falling down, concrete on either side? There's no way to get through, or stone on either can't get through.
You go over to the waterfall, hold up some of the eyeballs you found. Nothing seems to happen. The waterfall is still going strong.
Did you find anything on that dragonborn body?
So I was just thinking that. So I found the ivory back scratcher, the
Right.
holy symbol of Baphomet. I found the red eyeball, and was the back scratcher the weird weapon, or was there a weird weapon that you just described as a weird weapon?
Um, the weapon is a yuklol. Um,
Well, that's
a
like
you,
it's a melee
Okay.
weapon, but also you can throw it, but it's like kind of made for throwing.
yeah. You. I think we've shown it at one point throughout this adventure. It is trying to find it again.
Who had it?
That was on the body. That was on the Dragonborn's
No,
body.
no. I'm sorry. If we saw it once before in the adventure, I was just asking who had it.
Uh, it was it was sold in the stores. It is
Oh,
a it is a D8. It's a piercing weapon. It can be thrown uh, range of 10, maximum 30 feet. It's kind of like a spear. It's a
hmm.
yik yule wa. It's the popular weapon of choice around Chult.
Oh my God. So I'm an idiot. So can I see through the waterfall to the other side?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna summon Rana, and I'm gonna teleport each of us through back and forth, so that we
Uh,
don't.
well, she would have to go through then, right?
Yeah, but she could then teleport back, grab somebody,
Oh, okay.
teleport back, and as long as we stay away from where I have her bouncing back and forth,
Or we could all
we.
just gather up at once
Oh
and
yeah, we
go
just do it
one.
once and just go through, right? Because it's anybody within 5 feet. So yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna summon Rana to take us through this so that we don't have to get pummeled by it.
All right. Now,
And then I want to see the other hawk
Obalaka
statue.
and Aijin, they as hateful as like Nevis and J4s? Or are
Yeah,
they kind of like
they don't like each other.
yeah,
Um,
no, absolutely. Like, we're gonna be on opposite sides of uh, fucking Rana, of
You,
course.
you will try to kill each other. That's what's gonna
I mean,
happen.
if that's the case,
it's
this
it's
thing
not
can't even
so
catch me
much
anyway. So,
it's not so much good versus evil in this one. You're both rather neutral, but you uh, hate each other based off of how you approach things. Obalaka approaching things very cautiously, afraid to make moves, and then both are what's it called? Flaws. Like none of these are virtues, of course. So you're on opposite
right,
ends of like negative uh, things. So it's that Aijin is too brave and doesn't stick to a plan and is just all over the place. Where Obalaka is like, I want to be very cautious, and because of that, you both despise each other because you stand for the polar opposite ends. Uh, and they if you're worried about in combat, if Aijin would save everybody else, and even if Lobalaka were to be someone they could save, they wouldn't. There would be a high DC check to override helping out your enemy. Just say that.
Okay.
So when it came to Moa and Wongo, eventually Nebis dropped Moa or dropped Wongo,
Right.
and that wasn't really an issue anymore. Even though like the evil ones and the good ones seem to help each other out because they have common goals still, and even the enemies will work together for a common goal. They still, if they had the chance, they'll be like, "Well, looks like you lost your host. I'm going to get all the revenge. And I don't need to share it with you." So that seems to be the kind of thing. That's the big flaw with having opposite gods.
Yeah. Just just making sure it's not like we get close, we're exchanging blows. Like
No,
shoving each other.
not exactly to that extent, or if it is, it's just like
you're
we don't get close.
you're you're going to find it harder to move as a group. You would want to be on like polar opposite ends. You're only doing this because you're absolutely forced to. Gustin and
Oh,
Weldy are still fine, but it's just like when you guys get to the gods, it's like a magnet. The closer you try to put them together, the more they just want to
Yeah.
repel.
Yep.
So it's like the only real downside would be they won't try to kill you in combat, but it's just Batman's logic. It's like I don't need to save you, and then just
Right.
jumps out of the train and goes by, and then lets you die.
Yeah.
So like if he has a full uh, tank of lay on hands and you're down, he'll just be like, well, it's becoming
Finish me
really
off.
difficult to resist Aijin right now because Obalaka's host is here.
Yep.
So that might come into play. Uh,
on the plus side, we do like I have some heal stuff as well, so you're not out of the and I don't hate you. So
Oh yeah, no, it hasn't been an issue. I'm just wondering about, and TJ had already answered this, where it's like, it's I can kind of tolerate your presence, but I won't save you, and it's like,
so
okay, got it.
so
So like we're
TJ
not gonna intentionally stand next to each other, but
TJ, I didn't think about this before, but would you say that like we could effectively just use Rana to teleport the non-wall runners back and forth like across these distances?
I suppose you wanna break that stuff. That is fine. That is your ability.
So
what's
Is
what's what's the teleport distance? Is
15
it
feet.
15?
Yeah. And so the
unlimited 15, right? She lasts for an hour.
yeah, so I'm just saying if we go through this and then go down, rather than having to polymorph and do the whole spider thing, we could just go bamf, bamf, bamf and be across the way and move on if you allow that.
I uh I don't like it, but I don't have an argument for it. So that's how
Woo!
that
All
goes.
right. All right. And also before we take off, once we teleport through this, I want to check the other hawk statue just in case there's another gem.
Yeah, I think if we just want to take a quick look and just check out each statue, just like a brief little thing, or if anyone has any thoughts of like, hey, maybe we don't do that because of this.
Well, I 100% thought that the weird back scratcher I was going to have to put in the hawk's hand. That's why I went over to the hawk. And when TJ was like, "It's an illusion," and there's a magic eyeball behind it, I'm like, I didn't see this going this way at all. I thought we were just going to stop the waterfall, but okay.
Right. And then it's just like, oh, okay, this seems like one of those things in a video game where it's like, oh, okay, I got a hidden thing. Wait, this is a main thing that you need to get?
We had to get this?
I'm supposed to have fucking found this? You're out of your mind.
15 feet.
Yep.
Right there to Right there. All right. Yeah, that's enough.
And then I want to go over and check out the hawk.
Griffith.
Yeah, you go through and it seems to be the same thing. You go. Oop. Oh. Thank you, Control Z.
Yeah.
Hey, nice. And this is this the yellow eyeball Kevin called for?
This time you get eaten. No.
Oh
Let's see.
no.
By an eyeball. It was weird.
By an eyeball. It was a very weird experience.
Fucking
It's a beholder. It's a
There
beholder.
is a pale purple eyeball.
Oh.
Pale purple.
This is that pale purple. Gotcha.
One-eyed, blue-eyed, pale
How
purple
many
people.
you got now?
I think we're gonna go do some
Get across the rooming.
some
Everything
ghetto
is-
crossing. Let's do this.
Ghetto
Come on.
crossing.
Let
Come
me
on,
just
brother.
make sure.
Yeah, we'll check with these guys.
Hello,
How's
fellas.
it going?
You woken up, ham and cheese?
Anyway.
It's definitely not been enough time for them to recover.
Well, don't worry. Just don't stay here and let's go fiery teleport across this abyss of doom. Let's go.
Did you say
Just-
don't stay there?
Wait, are we bringing them with us or no?
No.
Oh,
They're
There-
resting.
in that case, stay there. Don't listen to anything
J4
I'm
is
saying.
interrupting their long rest. Come on, fellows!
Right,
and
it
then all of a
resets.
sudden,
Wake up! Wake up!
all of a sudden, it's
Everyone. Huh?
You
I
know,
was
like
trapped in a room
those
and I couldn't
memes
breathe.
where it's like trying to sleep in
Lem-
like
Lemmy?
the Pokemon universe, and they have like the Gigamax Pokemon, and the guy's trying to sleep next to the stadium, and he's like, "Fuck, I can't sleep." And then like you're like in the Dragon Ball universe, all you hear is Goku screaming, and there's a guy in bed trying to sleep. Right. So this is like J4's coming through and be like, "Hello, fellows, are you ready?" And then all of a sudden goes to the next room, and there's huge explosions of fire, like as you guys pass every time, and they're just trying to sleep in this tube.
Nailed it. Nailed it.
Just
Um,
every time. This guy's so great.
I
don't
really
get
hate
it.
that bird. I really hate that bird. All right, let's do this. We're gonna go bing, bang, boom, zim, zam,
All right, this time
zum.
I'm going to check out a little bit. I assume he's down here with us.
Yes, sorry.
Yes, let me.
Be right back. Sorry.
Here you go. This is what I was talking about.
All right, hold on. I need a second.
You're gonna check out that tunnel.
Gotta check out that YouTube
Yes.
video.
That sounded
Right,
really
both.
disdainful.
Two things.
You gonna check out that tunnel?
It's only
Although
19
he was
seconds.
looking at it earlier and then he gave up and then now he's going back to it. But I guess we're all back now.
Let's go through there.
The eyeballs eat them.
That's excellent.
I don't know if you played Sword and Shield, but when they introduced the Dynamax one, and then that's the Dynamax music, it's
Yeah.
perfect.
I didn't know the Dynamax music, but that's excellent. Yeah, I know the fucking Giganto Pokemon. I never played that because I'm like, oh, just give me back Mega.
Yeah, I like Mega better.
Uh, Mega's
I
fun,
never
and it's
played-
like, oh, it's bad for competitive. It's like, I never played competitive.
Yeah.
98% of people never played competitive.
Yeah.
I started breeding some Pokemon, and then I got a box full of stuff where I'm just like, I have like 2 that have 1 IV maxed. I'm done with this already. I'm so not gonna do this. So, and for that reason, I'm out. Lucario and Who's the fairy type that has like teeth in her hair? Mile or something? Something like that.
Sounds
Oh
cool.
yeah,
I'm not familiar.
yeah.
No laws against Pokemon, Batman.
No, let's get Pokemon Batman. They're not people.
You know what I'm gonna? Oh, so you know what I'm gonna do to that thing?
No, Joker. It's an animal.
That's an animal. Yeah. Everyone is brought over here, and Gus goes up to this small tunnel over in the wall. Goes over here. You see a bunch of fungus. J4, you go in here. J4, throw out a religion check.
Ooh. Well, another thing I'm not great
As
at.
you are smited.
Son of a bitch.
Ooh.
Smitten!
Smited. Yeah.
Smoten.
Never mind.
Wait, I don't have inspiration, so never mind.
We've got one more hope, but it's that fucking Aijin,
I'm gonna
so who
follow
cares?
behind Kevin
We're screwed.
since I've already seen this loop.
Oh,
is
look, you
probably
found the
unravelable.
shitter.
Right.
There's the shithole. You just take a
This is
poop
the
right there.
shithole.
They're not gonna figure out how to get to that thing before I get back, so I
Oh, no.
assume.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
was gonna say, is this another one of those?
Yeah,
Ah.
we're
I
rotating
thought you
again.
just
It's
got
like the
stuck
same
again.
trick.
Yeah, I was like, oh my god. I hate it when they use the same one twice in a dungeon, but I get it. They already spent the time to make it. They have to use it more than once.
Not in there, right next to it to see what that is. Looks like it's just something where it's like it goes down.
So
It's like a chute into the room below here.
It's a
There's a
laundry
poop
chute.
chute?
A chute of some kind.
Character, there's a revolving characters that enter this room.
He's supposed to be not a bitch, so let's try for once, Eric. I like that we have different ones. It's like, yeah, but it's not necessary. Yeah, but I like it.
But I'm enjoying it.
So you guys step there. The room is shaped like a drum or a cylinder, lying on its side, with its
Like you
south
do.
end tapering toward a small door. Carvings of demons decorated stone work with a flickering flame in their eyes.
Okay. That's never good. I don't know much about demons.
And that's on a barrel?
On the
A cylinder?
carvings. Oh no. The room is like a drum on its side.
Oh, okay.
And
Okay.
there is a door, and then all of the carvings on the wall in this room have demons with flickering flames in their eyes.
Hold
Any
on.
creature.
The walls of history tell all. I don't know if this is history.
I mean, this.
Hold on. Let me.
Just.
I'm gonna do a history check to find out if it's history.
I think
Is it
next
history?
time. It's very interesting that they.
It's not history.
It's not. It's
Wait,
not.
what?
If I ever run this again, I think I'm going to play this with the races that are available at the time. Because the wizard said, you know how we came up with all these traps? Wouldn't it be cool if we gave these races just the ability to ignore most of them? So Locke and Gust, being at the level that you are, for
Well,
being a monk and being a
that's
grung,
not race.
yeah, no, that's just monk
Choosing the right class.
yeah, I guess you just yeah, or just being at this particular level, because you guys, it specifically says if you are able to stay firmly attached to the wall, you're not affected by anything. But
Oh.
things start to happen, and they're not good, and you're very happy that you can stick to the wall, as there's a bunch of poisonous, other fiery effects going on throughout this room.
Okay, I was gonna
It's
say the
pretty
poison. We
much
could fall into it.
it's you guys are both very thankful looking down at this is a bad place. Give me perception check.
Perceptione. Let's see if I notice anything for once.
Yeah. Lock. You notice that there's this like strange type of window, and it's difficult to make out entirely, like what's on the other side.
Which,
But
where is it?
not you, Weldy. Weldy, give me
Oh,
a
sorry.
religion check. I like that Eric rolls all the rolls that I just say to roll, and he just like there.
Right.
Um,
The same thing.
you're like
Throwing it.
I'm covered in case it was me.
Right. Exactly.
So
You'll never
uh,
be waiting on my roll.
that is very good, Weldy. You rolled the same result. It's
That's it.
amazing.
Perfect.
Locke, you see that there seems to be some kind of thing on the other side, that there seems to be some sort of window,
Yeah,
and
where is
they're
it?
like
Like
right
on the.
over here. Not
Okay.
quite this thing, but
Okay,
it's
but behind
right
it.
up here. And it seems to be some sort of creature looking through.
Oh God.
Um,
Oh Jesus.
and it's just kind of watching this room go to hell. Like
Oh,
it keeps it's doing something. You're not exactly sure. It's
I don't
difficult to
like
see,
this.
but um, the
It is
more you
moving
see
back
it,
and forth
it's move. Yeah.
vigorously beneath the window.
Um, I know it's strange because you're not entirely wrong.
It's not
Um,
even working. How are you enjoying this?
it's not even entirely wrong, but like he's doing some sort of motion like that. But the more he does that, the more that uh,
The
for
fire pumps up.
example, fire spews from the demons' faces, but it's weird because it's coming from the wall, but this room specifically says if you're firmly attached to the wall, or if you're flying, or if you're in a gaseous form, you're not affected. So you guys are the perfect people to
Yeah, so
scout
we just
out
gotta
this
stick
room.
on the wall.
Yeah.
All right.
So you guys do that.
Oop.
Um, you notice there's a lot of different traps going off. The more that this thing looks at you, the more
Yeah.
traps are going off. You're unaffected. And
This guy's just getting all these traps off.
all these traps. So
What do you got left, idiot?
He's gonna be
they
spent pretty soon.
they don't seem to be slowing down at all. There's things that keeps going off. Like you can move. You just need to stay firmly attached to the wall
Gus,
or
let's get
ceiling.
out of here. This guy's boring me.
Yes, it's kind of weird,
This is
but
a weird room.
but at least we know what it was.
I guess there's a job out there for everyone. If this guy can find employment.
Then what's your excuse?
Well, that room was a bust. Don't even go in there.
Potentially, literally.
I don't even want to think about it. I didn't notice the slider underneath the window.
That guy was captaining so hard.
And no one knows what these statues are, but one person does. Weldy.
Hey,
You know
the
what
religious
this.
guy with the plus ones.
There you go. Yeah, you know that these statues, the hooded male statue is Azuth, the god of wizardry, And the other knightly-looking statue is the god Torm, the god of courage and self-sacrifice.
Huh. Something Locke knows very little about.
Yeah, I don't. What were those two words? I just courage. That's a weird one.
All right, so one must be courageous and self-sacrificing to really take advantage of this in these statues. So, I
Does
guess
that
which
describe any of us?
Right the
well,
gods.
it describes maybe two of us more than two others, or maybe three more than one. Who knows? Who has run away from the face of death?
Who wouldn't run away?
And there we go. All right. Does it look like there's something that we need to put like trust in ourselves in order to activate on these, or
We need to trust in the heart of the cards.
pretty much the statues are about self-sacrifice and courage?
You examine the statues a bit further and notice that these statues are on plinths, and they can
Plinths.
be rotated.
All right.
Right the gods.
Ooh. All right. I will turn it to the right.
Which
If
one?
the all right, if we're writing the gods. So the one in front of me, which direction is it facing right now?
Let's see. Alright, so this is a plinth as well. Let me see. I'm trying to figure this out. So 15 foot. Let me post this here.
Bottom of the pit, an 8 foot.
Since I just heard Eric read an 8 foot tall clay figure.
Mm.
Damn it!
Well, it was right there in the writing.
It was right there in the writing. Yeah, that is something that I can share with the players. I'm trying to
Yeah.
figure out this. This is
He
very
just
strange
he's
for.
just mad at his sculptor. He's like, "Damn, my face could have been so much better."
Mhm.
Hmm.
Would we want to turn it towards the empty plinth and then have someone stand upon the empty
Yeah, I
plinth?
feel like someone should stand on the other one.
I nominate
So,
you, Weldy.
yeah,
It,
I was already going to take it anyways. Me with my
can we
high
turn the
health.
statues? That is that what the thing lets us do? We can turn the statues on it. They too
Yeah,
heavy? I assume they
DJ
too
just
heavy.
They are very
described that.
heavy. Mhm.
So I am going to turn the statue I'm in front of so that the figure faces the empty plinth. Do I
Maybe,
need to make a
maybe like which
It's
one faces the person? Like if it's the virtuous statue, it should be facing the empty, and then you sit on the empty.
Well, I think
If
it's
you're virtuous.
both need to face it because you need to be courageous and self-sacrificing. It's
Uh,
going to have both facing you, so you need to go through
I,
the ordeal.
I
But
think both are facing the pit, but I can't see if there is stand on either side. Yeah, I think they're both facing the pit. We'll say that they are for now. And how are you moving them? And let me know which one you're moving.
I'm gonna move this one to begin with, and I'm going to rotate it counterclock. I'm gonna rotate it clockwise until it faces here. But I'm gonna do it nice and slow, just in case I feel anything kind of click into place. If you know what I mean?
I'm gonna get into position on the opposite side so I can,
Escape.
jump on the treasure chest really quick if this thing.
So are
opens
you
up.
moving the hooded, bearded figure, or are you moving the knight?
Well,
Are
is
you
it the?
moving?
I don't know which one is there because it doesn't say.
We'll say that Azuth is on the left and Torm is on the right.
That doesn't help.
Didn't you say you're moving this one? Or are you moving this one?
I was moving the one I'm next to, but I don't know which one is which.
You're gonna move Torm?
Okay, that helps. Torm, sure.
West, east. I was going with left. There, right. So you're moving Torm clockwise. All right, let's find out what happens when you rotate Torm.
Clockwise or counterclockwise? It's facing the pit, right?
I'm rotating it clockwise.
So rotating it to
So
the
you're going
right.
all the way around?
Yeah, all the way around, but I'm also doing it nice and slowly just in case I feel anything click into place as I'm
Okay.
doing.
I was going to do that.
Now that I have super decks, I can do this nice and slow.
Rotating the statue of Torm. You do feel something click into place as you turn Torm over to the right. You hear like a vacuum of air kind of go up, and that seems to be coming from the south of the room toward this plinth.
Yep.
And that's all you hear. And then if you keep rotating it, you keep hearing that vacuum-like sound, and that's what happens each time you rotate it.
Okay, so so what I'm doing is I am rotating this one to face this plinth. I'm leaving it there. I'm gonna go try to get onto this plinth and see what happens.
If it's facing in, I'm just going straight down.
Sounds good.
All right, you're getting on top of the plinth, and then what else is happening?
I'm turning this one just right there to there.
You're turning it to the right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You turn it to the right.
Everything you own in the box on the right.
All of Willie's parts deposited in the
All right,
pit
you
to
turn it to the right, and Gus, you are teleported into the pit,
Oh,
and you find yourself face to face with a clay golem.
Okay.
Just run around the walls really fast so we can't get
His
you.
Right.
his name is Adam. He's been here for a while. Maybe talk to him.
I know. I was going to say, is he trying to fight me or. Because if not, like, that's fine. Greetings. Did you turn the statue to the right as well?
Am I going to be clay?
It starts to shake a little bit, and then it is going to attack.
That's not very nice.
Yeah, that's unexpected.
First attack. That is a nat 20.
Oh no.
There's been so many tonight.
Here we
First hit comes in where this thing tries to slam Gust, and that's 41 points of damage
Oh,
Jesus Christ.
as it has a critical hit. Next one coming in.
maybe this is J5.
Next attack comes in. That's a hit, and that is a 27.
Points?
Yes.
Jesus Christ.
This thing hits wicked hard. All right. Guys, it's your turn. And you guys have to figure out what to do quickly.
I'm gonna, unless somebody tells me not to, I'm going to turn Gust into a dinosaur.
God damn it! We can't always be dinosaurs.
Okay, fine.
Alright.
I'm gonna turn him into a giant ape. I'm gonna
Alright,
turn him
Okay.
into a
turn into a
giant ape.
giant ape and sit on the pedestal at least.
Okay, you attempt to cast polymorph
Polymorph.
on Gust. It has no effect. He is through a wall of force.
Okay, all right. In that case, so waste the spell slot a lot. That's bullshit. I'm gonna have Rana step over to here. So no, right here, so that she's away from everybody. I'm here, and I'm gonna have Rana teleport into the pit because I can
You
see the space.
teleport Rana into the pit, and she goes into the ethereal plane that she can pass things, and she hits the wall of force and is stuck on the other side.
Wow. So I have a question about that. Like, as long as I can see it, the wall of force doesn't say anything about stopping teleportation.
Let me see. Wall of force. There is something about
It stops physical movement, but I don't think.
invisible wall of force springs into existence at a point that you can see in range. The pulse appears in order of vision. Horizontal, you can form into a spherical dome. Each plane panel must be continuous. Nothing physically can pass through it. It is immune to all damage. The disintegrate spell. The wall also extends into the ethereal plane, blocking ethereal travel through the wall.
Ethereal, but not teleportation, because teleportation isn't through the ethereal plane. Ethereal is if you go ethereal and walk through it.
Oh, let me see. Yeah, I'm misunderstanding. Um,
You know what? And I fully, maybe I don't understand. Likewise, but I think that those are two different things, because there's ethereal step, and then there's teleportation.
Nothing. Huh, okay. Teleportation is completely different. I thought that would be like the same thing, that it even blocks other planes from going through. Um,
When we were setting up to fight um, the Thayans again, this was what I thought was going to be my out to get through it, because it seems like this would work.
yeah, I thought that this blocked even. I guess not. Remember the language of teleportation spell. Oh, yeah. Cool. I guess that is a way to do it. I guess you can just like Misty Step through it or anything. I thought it was stronger than
I think that
that.
Misty Step, I don't know if Misty Step is considered a teleportation effect, and
It
that
is.
might be, it is? Then yeah.
Hmm. All right. It's so weird in the tomb how if you teleport like longer any spell longer than 30 feet, it's like you end up in the pit. But yeah, you can teleport through there then. So
Okay.
Rana goes through.
Rana goes through,
Mm-hmm.
but that is all Rana can do on this turn, and provided she doesn't die, she's going to grab Gust and get him out of there.
Okay. Lock. Anything you're doing, and Weldy.
I'm gonna run
Well,
around and see and try and help Weldy maybe by turning a statue or something.
All right. You're turning that statue.
I'll turn
no,
this one.
oh,
No.
no, don't turn that one. You'll end
Oh,
up in the pit with Locke.
oh
Not with
yeah,
Locke,
definitely
with
don't
Gus.
want that.
Yeah. Try turning the other one over here.
All right, and which way am I turning it?
Uh, to the right, I guess. Just yeah, turn it so that it's facing the pit.
Okay.
And I did deduct
Yeah, that's the
a
way I'll
spell
turn it
slot
then.
for polymorph.
Yep.
Okay.
Also, I do like the idea though that as it is our turn, Gus just like rolls 3 20s in a row and just breaks this thing, and he's like, "Rana,
Could
you
happen.
didn't have to come in here at all."
I don't know. This thing's a
That does sound like classic Gust.
fucking monster.
I'm being optimistic.
I love it. Because I'm at 15 HP right now.
How
Yeah.
much damage did it do last round?
41 and 27.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, I'll get your
Oh,
corpse out of there at least.
Right.
you also
Exactly.
you also have to make 2 Constitution saving throws.
I do?
Yeah.
2 Constitution?
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. No, don't roll onto that one. Fuck.
Your hit point maximum is reduced by 47.
Oh, Jesus.
So what's the save? Because I would I be at, or am I too far down to be out of the range of the aura?
Yeah,
Too
he's
far
still.
down.
Because it's
Oh.
15 feet. Yeah. Okay, so my max is reduced by 47.
Yes. The next one you save.
Pretty terrible.
Okay, so I'm at 15 out of 46. So yeah, definitely just about to die.
There might be ways that this can be regained. This particular way that you were reduced is not like necrotic damage where you need to rest.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe someone has something that can assist with that.
Yeah, I also have to be alive for that to matter.
True. Um,
That's the bigger
okay.
worry.
Locke, you are turning the statue.
Yes.
Which direction?
Towards the middle, so it's kind of facing
So you're turning it to the
south,
right.
from what I understand. Yeah. It's facing here, and I'm gonna turn it so it's facing here.
You're turning it to like okay, because I think it's facing toward you right now. If you turn it clockwise, it will face over to J4. Right? You turn it to the right. If I'm thinking correctly.
I'm
Yeah.
Eric, you wanted me to turn it so it faces in the middle?
Yeah, faces in the middle. Just keep
So
turning
whichever
to the
way
right.
I would turn it, it would face in the middle. Whichever way
Yeah.
would be the least turns. It's just gonna
Mm-hmm.
face the middle.
Yep.
You turn it to the left, and nothing happens. It's one
Well,
free.
it was
It was,
facing the plinth before when I stood on it.
mm, no. Oh, because you kept turning
That one
it.
was turned.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
You
he
turned it
Yeah.
went
like 3 times with no effects.
all the
Okay.
way around,
And
Okay.
and
then
then he's turning it
Okay,
just
that's
back
why
all the way.
I see.
And this one
So
is down here.
yeah, all right. So then you're turning it to the right still.
yeah.
Yeah, Eric, you're in the pit.
Awesome. All right.
Okay, so this is where we all die.
All right, J4. You get on the You get on the plinth. You're the only one. I'm definitely neither of these attributes.
Wait, why don't we put Rana on the plinth?
She's in the thing already.
Oh, she's in the thing
Yeah,
already? Cool.
yeah.
All right. Can I try and attack this dude?
Yeah, you haven't done anything this turn. Yep.
All right. I will swing at this with my long sword to begin with. Oh no, that's not good. That probably doesn't hit. I
Nope,
don't have advantage, right?
you do not.
All right. Ooh.
I need you guys to throw out perception checks though, and that's a hit.
Okay. I am a golem myself.
Oh, it's getting really crowded down there.
We're all gonna be in here very shortly, and it's just like, wait, how did this happen? I bet you're
Okay.
wondering
So.
how this happened. We all died, so we can't tell you.
All right. So I am going to.
Rana lived to tell the story for an
Live,
hour or
Rana,
so.
live.
8 damage, but I'm also going to expend a spell slot.
Gus, do you notice that this golem has a necklace with a key around his neck?
Yes, that was that silver key that it.
Oh, is that in the
Thing.
text?
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, no. I noticed it. Fuck you guys. I noticed it when it was fucking smashing me into a wall. Hello, I'm angered and in pain.
Very rude.
Fuck you, Obalaka.
Wait, this statue is Obalaka? Well, then what's you're attacking
No.
the ring?
No, he's an Obalakaite, but he's fallen out of favor because he's in this pit.
Right, that checks out.
So I'm going to expel a 3rd level spell slot, though, for Smite.
Okay.
So that's going to be 2d8 plus another 2d8. So.
How are you on top of it?
What?
I'm running
Yes.
on the wall. Up and around because I want to try and run up to its neck to jump and try and grab the key.
Okay.
Alright, so it's going to be 8 plus another 22 for 30 points damage.
Pretty good.
And that will be all for now.
Okay. Gust.
So I want to try and grab that key and see if it does anything to something. I don't know, help anything.
Sleight of hand.
All right. All right. Oh no! What? I thought I had inspiration. Damn it! I was like, I'm gonna use that. I don't know what I use that for, but now I remember that it was something that was important. And I guess my about to die is not that important. Okay, so I assume that I jumped off the wall and like jumped at the thing to try and get at the key.
Mm-hmm.
What kind of actions would that have cost me? Like, I know I'm obviously running, and so it's some movement.
Yeah, that would be like your bonus action to try to do something super quick if you want to make another attempt with your action, or if you want to attack.
I'm gonna try something that might not even work. This thing might be immune. Is there any way that I could do some sort of check to see if this thing would be immune to being stunned? And if I can't even make a check to know it, then I'm just gonna go for it.
Go for it.
So let's get the advanced roller. Plus 12. I like how it never saves it. That's cool.
Pretty standard, really.
Yeah. Does it at least do this? No, this doesn't do it either, right? Oh, it does
Okay.
roll the damage. And then, so it would need to make a con save of 16.
So is stunning strike is any weapon, right?
Yep, when you hit with a melee weapon attack.
All right. Con save 16.
Yes.
Or unarmed, correct? Like
Yeah,
it's
whatever.
It's
just
a
melee
strike.
weapon.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
It,
And since my fists are lethal weapons.
Because I had to register them as gay.
pass. That's cute.
That's why I have to knock on everyone's houses.
Oh shit!
14 points of damage.
Oh shit! You know what? No, I wouldn't be able to. That would be a bonus action.
You put
Right?
you put key into your strike, and this thing makes the save.
Yeah, that's what I figured. But could I have opened up the gates? Because I don't think I've ever done that since we've actually had it. Because it's just a key point, right? I don't think it was an action.
I didn't have like an action or bonus action listed there.
No. But if it's a bonus action, then I wouldn't activate it, obviously.
I'd have to. I don't remember it. I don't remember what.
Right, I know, because I've forgotten to
You're
ever
not-
use it since we've talked about it one time. Is it too powerful? We'll never know.
We will never find out.
Because the one time I go to use it is just as I die. Oh my god, he's Super Saiyan. Yeah, but then he died after, so I mean, I guess it wasn't that super.
He was kind of Saiyan, not Super
Right.
Saiyan.
Found it, and I didn't. I don't think I put any action. I think I just put like the points. Yeah, we'll have to look at that. Yeah, you can spend that.
All
You can
right,
spend the
cool.
key just to open it.
So I do that, and then let's hit this guy again. Come on, do it. 29, yeah. So that's going to be a one of these. And
Can you try? Can you try to stunning fist him again, or is it just once per
Yeah,
round?
that's the whole reason I'm trying to
Oh,
fight
okay.
this.
All right.
And it does an extra D4, I think, for that thing now.
Force? Or just
Oh no, when using
additional-
unarmed strikes, so no, it does not do the D4. Again, haven't used the never used that when it would actually have been beneficial to me. So that was the damage, and then a con save of 16.
Okay, that was wait, it has. Oh, you did it. This thing is stunned.
Whew. Alright, so I'm gonna move over. And I think next time we have a turn, before we get bamfed out, if I'm still here, want to try and grab the key and then maybe open the chest and get the hell out of there.
Yeah. So let's see what the golem does.
Right.
And then as long as Ron is not dead,
Right. It's stunned.
yeah, I'll
so...
wait. I will wait to bamf you guys out.
All right. I'm running to the bathroom. I'll be right back.
Bathroom running. Bathroom running.
Stunned? I don't even think the creature can do anything. Is that Wait. Stunned. Incapacitated, can't move, can't speak out, attack rolls have advantage against you, you attack, you automatically fail strength and dexterity saves. Yeah. It goes to the monster. There's one monster. It can't do anything. It's stunned for one turn. It goes back to you guys.
Hey.
All right. Ron is just gonna move here to be in position, but wait to bamf us out.
Huzzah.
Huzzah!
Kevin was gonna try and get the chest, right? If he could.
No, Kevin's trying to get the key off of its neck.
Key and chest.
Oh,
Key and
okay.
chest.
Well,
Grab,
I mean,
grab the key, use it on the chest, get the
How
hell out.
long? How long is this thing stunned for?
Let's find out.
Is it the end of your next turn, or is it?
Stunned until the end of my next turn if it fails. Yep. So we've got this turn.
Okay, so I already skipped its turn, so technically it's still incapacitated, but it still has its turn next time.
Right.
So, okay. Got it. Okay.
So, whatever I have to do, try and run up, grab the key, drop down, unlock the chest if I can, grab what's in it, get bamfed out. Is the game plan. Then get healed when the chest explodes, and then my body
Bam!
gets bamfed out, and then I need a heal so that I don't die. Don't worry, you don't have to give me much of a heal. My hit points are lower than, when you were at 4th level, so any amount makes me feel like, oh, that's like almost full.
Approach, sleight of hand with advantage.
All right. Come on, let me do the advantage. I'm holding shift. Alright, it's only doing once. Excuse me, kitty. That's not good.
With advantage.
Ugh.
Okay. it's good that you had advantage.
Yes. Oh, definitely.
Perhaps it was a little too stuck into this golem's clay skin, so you had to rip harder than you thought you needed to. But because this thing is stunned, the DC is lowered, and you were able to get the key off, but it took a little bit longer than you wanted to. If you want, you can spend your action to open up the chest.
Yes.
I imagine Locke can see this and is just salivating right now, wanting to know what's in there.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure it out. I'm not even paying attention to the statue anymore.
Wait, you were?
The chest contains 2 eyes.
Oh yes!
Grab.
Red,
I'm ready.
on a red
Get us out of
cushion.
here!
One. I thought we already had a pale green one.
Hold on.
The pale green one was the last one we got from the hawk
No,
statue.
we have a bright green. We have a pale
Oh.
purple. Get your eyes
Oh.
checked, guys.
I'm
So
a
you have
bird.
a
I don't need
you
to
have
see colors.
you have a pale green, and the other is pink.
Oh, come on. Why is this, like, not writing anything anymore?
No yellow for you.
You have a pale green, and the other is pink.
Pale green and pink. What the fuck? What is with my keyboard? It's just not even typing? What the fuck?
This is a crazy. Yeah. So you successfully take those out. You have that in your possession, and you want to get out through means of Rana.
Yes.
Right. Rana can teleport you guys out.
Zoop.
You guys kind of land on the wall, of course, but are able to jump out the rest of the way.
Wait, why am I at 0? The fuck?
I'll definitely walk up to Gust and be like, "What was in the treasure? What was in the chest? What kind of loot?" Even though
Gust
he's
is like, why am
dying.
I at 0? Am I dead?
Seriously.
Well, that was the other reason, I wanted the barrier to disappear because if he died, then I wouldn't be able to check his pockets if he was down there.
I
You
mean,
guys
that's
would
fair.
be out of eyes.
That is fair.
Okay, I don't know what the hell just happened. But, okay, so it was pale green and pink.
Yes.
Cool.
Yes. You guys put a big chunk into the 3rd floor right now, and I think that's a good place to wrap it up. Good job surviving the column.
We made it.
I'm so happy that,
Sort of.
that I read those rules right about teleporting through that.
Well, yeah, otherwise,
save us.
I'm getting my next character, which,
Yeah. Well, I mean, and then
holy
Weldy
shit.
as well. So
I'm still not out of the woods, but, yeah, it just with a stun, big fucking save. Holy shit. Well, I'm gonna go and hang out with those guys over there for a bit.
Yeah, I understand.
I am. Good job conquering that one. It is really good that you can teleport through Wall of Force because it tells you how you can get into the pit. There's like nothing that says how to get out of the pit.
Yep.
Nothing at all. I would guess if I needed to complete this for wizards, I would say turn the statue the opposite way. Uh, Undo it. That will be your control Z. But besides that, there's nothing really else here to do there.
Just
I think
well,
we should just touch
go
nothing
fuck
else.
yourself. Man, and you know, here I think we all were that it's like Weldy was the one who was really in trouble with what was going on. Because being on the podium or whatever the fuck it was called.
Yeah.
Just like, And it's like, no, I'm down there. Wait, when did this happen?
So, just to explain this, just because you've already conquered it, and I just find this interesting. Weldy, you were absolutely correct. Eric, you were correct about that statue and it having like that third place that you can like stand into. Whoever's standing on that or whatever it is gets teleported in there. The other statue, whoever rotates that one, a player is picked at random, and I assigned you guys all to a D4.
Huh.
And Gus, you were there. It was 1, Weldy 2, Block 3, J4 4. I rolled a 1, and then that's why you ended up in there. It's whatever
Okay.
character rotates it.
So it wasn't necessarily. So then it, and then it just, there's nothing on getting out. Just, I don't know.
Good luck.
Whatever.
Good luck, fucker.
Hope you can
Right.
teleport.
I was surprised about the to hear that it was at random, because it's like I figured it was I got thrown in because I was the one turning it, and it's like, yeah, that makes sense. That's But there's been a bunch of times so far where it's like this has been a like I have been the one who's thrown into the fire, and it's like, yeah, actually that's probably for the best. Like with the chests and stuff. The one that is just like this one. I think that one did like 50 fucking points of damage or something too, or maybe it might have been way more than that. And it's like anyone else would have died except maybe Weldy. He would have died if he went into the metal one, the metal destroying one.
Yeah. We would have seen a Warforge without any armor for the first time. There's nothing integrated into him. He's just like this weird stick dude walking around.
Well, that would be where finding the dexterity really would have come in handy.
Yeah.
Speaking of,
When you started needing to do sleight of hand, I was like, oh, maybe I should run up to get the key.
and just out of curiosity for this, I know that we brought it up last time about eating and drinking. What did everyone drink from last time?
I don't remember.
I don't know, but I do know that I think there was conversation about the whole purify food and drink.
I know the
I have that.
rations. I know the rations. People were having those, and that was fine.
Yeah.
And then there's water skins. But then there's one water skin that's different than the other water skins.
You mean the poison water skin?
There's no poison.
Does someone have that?
Mm-hmm. Did everyone drink from their own water skins?
I would say yes.
Yeah. I would
Yeah.
say so.
Everyone agrees? Alright. Gust, you poured out your water skin and you took the water from the fountain at the top. At the
Oh
first
yeah,
floor.
shit, I did.
I realized that we didn't resolve that because I was like, I know we didn't have this conversation. So
I hope this isn't gonna hurt.
I need you to roll.
It's gonna.
I need you to roll a d4 and tell me what you get.
Oh,
Right.
wait. Before you get into this, and I know you've probably already thought about it. So he is immune to poison right now. So like this
Yes.
isn't poison, right? Okay. All right.
Yes.
4.
You got a 4. You roll 2d10.
Oh, wait, what? No. This thing?
Like a D100 kind of thing.
No, 2d10.
Just- Yeah, 2d10.
Oh, I probably could have done it on that. Yeah, whatever.
Oh my god. Oh no. You gain 2 temporary hit points. You can take away the 2 temporary hit points and then just up that for your
Yeah.
your points right now, given everything that's happened. So, yeah.
All right. Excellent. So now I'm sitting comfortably at 17.
Yes. Yes.
Oh my god. I feel so good, and by that is not what I mean.
It's like, is this gonna be good or bad? It's like, all right, maybe we can make another trip over there at some point.
So I mean,
Maybe not.
yeah,
Ow.
I have healing if Weldy doesn't want to offer it because of diametrically opposed things.
This is true. I can't heal Gus anymore.
There is. Yeah. There's so many weird things in this game. Very, very, very interesting. We'll see what we uncover. I'm excited to the end so I can reveal things, but this is it's just interesting.
5 times.
I just like to think as a parting image, as Gust is sitting there going, I don't feel so well, that Rana kind of comes up and is like, pats your knee, because Rana's smaller than you. It's sort of like,
Right.
It's okay. It's alright.
Yes, good work getting us out of there.
Rana gives you 2 fiery thumbs up. Boop.
All right. And then, yeah, as far as my maximum hit points being gone, now that we're kind of chilling, I know we're wrapping up for the night, but is there anything anyone can take a look at before we get into the point where it's like, oh, it's battle. Oh, yeah, my max is only 40.
Well, you know what? Since Rana's out right now, and we do the I can do the bonus action heal thing for you. I think I'll get like the extra D8, right, TJ?
People roll. I think so. I'm not 100% on that. It's fire and heal spells that she assists you with.
Yes.
Everyone either roll an Arcana or a Medicine check. It's up to you.
Definitely medicine for me.
Let's see. I'm probably not.
We need at least one Arcana.
Oh. Well, I'm at negative
That's
1.
side.
for Arcana.
My Arcana was a +1. That's why I didn't roll it.
Well, I'm at -1.
All right. Who's left? Roll. Rolls the Arcana.
Nice. Oh, that. Yeah, he's very
He
intelligent.
literally is the best one to do it. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So it makes sense. So.
Yeah, you're so wrong, but you say it so intelligently.
Maybe it
Let's
is
see.
that. We don't fucking know. We're just looking at the medicine part.
Let's see. Yeah, with that nat 20, even with the low Arcana check, investigating Gus' wounds, you realize that this might be able to be overcome by a greater restoration.
Do any of us have
I
that?
was gonna say. So it sounds like it's a long rest for me then.
Well, it's yeah. We lost our goddamn cleric, so.
Oh, she's here. She's just sleeping.
No,
okay.
no.
So
Nice.
I meant Nevis.
it's not a.
Yeah, but
however long that's
did
going to
Nevis
take.
have that?
Nevis, I don't
I've
know.
gotten. I've gotten the greater restoration from her with my exhaustion before. She's a good healer.
Yeah, I don't have a restoration spell. Or at least
Yeah.
not that I prepared, and I've been able to change my list.
Right. Exactly.
I've got one spell on my list that I'm hoping we're gonna get into like the big bad, and I'm gonna be like, boop, and TJ's gonna be like, no, you can't do that. And I'm gonna be, shit. I've been holding this. Could have been a different spell this whole time.
A different spell. You're withholding spells.
No.
You're
I
holding
have
out on us.
no. When you were like, pick your spells, and when you go in, that is your spell list. I picked one very high level spell because I'm like, I don't know if this is going to be good or bad, but I'm doing it. And there has not been a reason to use it thus far, but it's just like, I really hope that I can use it. But if I can't use it, I can't use it. It's just, I imagine it's much like the teleportation thing. It's going to be like, I do this, and you're going to be like,
Well, here's what
let's
happens, though.
let's read the spell and we'll figure it out. And also, no, Tom, you don't get to do that. So, all right, so we'll see what happens.
I'll have to look into whatever that is and take a guess.
Don't. I mean, it is 100% a fifth level spell, and it is 100% something I have not cast yet. And there's only like 2 or 3 of those that exist on my list right now. I've threatened a couple of them, but I haven't done them because of like the way that the map was set up or whatever. So it should stick out. I don't know if it's going to have any effect or not, but it felt like a really like potentially pivotal spell to be able to be like, I have this, so that's why.
I see it, and I will allow you to switch it out now.
Oh
So I'm
shit!
telling you
Oh
no
shit!
right now
Okay,
because that is not going to
do
be
anything.
when at the location that you are, you will be disappointed. And that's a high level spell slot, and I would hate for you to hold on to it this entire time and be like, here we go, and then I just say nothing happens. That's such a
I
disappointment
I
for us.
greatly appreciate that because when you were like, you're going in, pick your spells, and I'm like, oh shit, what do I need to make sure I have for the end game? All right, I'm doing this. So
Yeah. I would choose something
choose
else.
something else.
Let
Okay.
me know what it is. It still might not work, but it also depends. It depends on what effects are still in place. Like there might be other spells that you want to have ready that haven't worked that might work later, depending on what you guys do. So it's there's that to consider, and then if you want, uh, I know that you guys were struggling with food, so there's that switch as well. But just let me know what you switch it
Thought there'd
to.
be more bugs in this dungeon. You know, where are all
Yeah,
the bugs that I was
I'll
throwing at?
take a look and figure out the switch out it'll be, but yeah, so okay. Um,
And just so that you don't remove the wrong one, we're talking about Wraith of Nature, right? Wrath of
no,
Nature.
Wrath.
no, I wasn't talking about
Talking
Wrath of
about
Nature at
planar
all.
binding.
I was talking about planar binding because I have no idea what the big bad in here is, but if it's something that's not from here, I want to be like, go home.
Well, all right.
So
Bye,
that's the whole point.
guys.
That's the whole point of this spell is to just be like, oh, that shouldn't be here. Leave. And that's why when we were when he was like, pick your spells, and I had just gotten
All
access to
right.
fifth level
Well,
spells, I was like,
just so you that one is a 1 hour casting time.
Wait, peeps, I'm
And
falling
it
asleep.
also
Sorry.
and you also
GG's.
need a gem that's cost
No
a
worries. Later.
thousand.
listen, we found some pricey
Yeah,
shit before.
I have plenty of jewels.
Yeah. Also, have you seen how fast like Gus can run? He
It's
can run for
it's
hours slapping somebody in the face and they don't know I'm
it's
casting. It's fine.
one jewel, one jewel worth 1,000. I don't know. We might have that. You guys
I don't
might.
know if it's one jewel. If it has to be a jewel,
Is it jewels? Because I think it just says
A
yeah,
jewel,
it's
a
a
jewel
jewel
worth
worth
at least
1,000. So I
1,000.
guess
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
it would have
can't
to be
just
a
say like,
single.
You know what it is? It's the pirate's gemstone eye that I've been carrying this whole time. That's what it is.
uh, with this spell you attempt to bind
Wait, what
celestial
color is that eye?
elemental
I think it's
uh,
green.
or
Ugh.
being.
I might just take it anyway.
I've been imagining it's green. I don't know if it is, but
It's green with such confidence.
well, yeah, I was like,
It's
it's
like
green, and then I'm like,
it's green. That's
it
wrong, but I said it.
it could 100% be a different color. It's just what I've been thinking for since we did that whole episode.
Right. Probably because everything else was all green. The emerald jacket. There was an
Yeah.
emerald scimitar. Why
It
wouldn't
fit
the eye be green?
Yeah, it fit the motif. Yeah.
Right. The motif.
Yeah, yes,
Motif.
as more commonly known as a motif. Yes. I feel like TJ's just fallen into thought.
I am trying to figure out the spell for sure.
The Wrath of Nature one, because of the rock scree at the end of it, really is a good battlefield control spell, as we are in like a stone dungeon. So it's not a terrible spell. Like, I'm not mad about that one. It was the planar binding one that I'm just like, if you're just like, you will never be able to cast this spell because it's not a thing from another plane, I would have been like, well, thanks for the heads up on that, because that would have been some real bullshit to find out about. You're like, oh no, it's from here, so you're fucked. There you go.
Well,
Yeah, I mean, I see problems with that spell, but not for the same reasons. I'm just looking at some of like the fifth one because the Wrath of Nature one, all spirits in nature to rise against an enemy. There's a point you can see within range. Spirits, trees, rocks, grass. I just don't think that any of that stuff you would be able to summon within the tomb. Like, I feel like that stuff would be blocked. Same as how like things that are giving you your power to switch out stuff. Just by the wording of that, I just don't think that it would be able to be used uh, in the
Okay.
final battle. So I want to like get ahead of that because I don't want to be in the middle and you're like, "Can I do this?" I'll be
And
like,
you're like, no. Okay.
"That, yeah." So I want to give you the chance to get that out.
So
Player
let me-
binding one, I see why you grabbed it. I can't have you exchange that one, but I also am not exactly 100% sure how to use it.
Oh, so neither am I. Like, honestly, I know nothing about. So here's what we know: there's an
So-
evil necromancer doing stuff, and I just felt like if he threw something from another plane at us, planar binding would be super helpful to have. That's why I was like, I'm taking the spell.
So planar binding is more like the typical things where you see like you're trying to capture a demon and you like summon him so that you have him in like the spell circle, and then you can spend a spell slot to try and use it. You cast it for an hour, and then depending on the spell that you use, you either have him for 24 hours, 10 days, 30 days, 180 days, or a year and a day.
Well, and again, I just didn't know what we were walking into, so this
Yeah.
just felt like an ace to keep in your back pocket for like if it didn't work or we couldn't use it, okay, we couldn't use it, but it felt like something that was better to have this than not have it, kind of thing.
I mean, I'm worried also about the fact that it's like unless we can set something up where if there is something, we can sit around for an hour as you cast it and it's unaware of you, and then you can try and make it happen. And if that doesn't work, then we are fighting or whatever. But it's just something where
But I'm just saying, like, if there's something that powerful that we have to deal with and we have a chance of saying, no, you're on our side, it makes way more sense to have that as an option than not. So that's what, like, when it's a 5th level spell, so it's like it's a pretty potent spell. So that's why I was like, and if I'm not taking Wrath, you know what? I'll look at the list, I'll see what I can come up with, and then we'll go from there. But
Brilliant.
brilliant.
I'm not against the idea of planar binding. I'm just worried about like how we make it happen. Like
Yeah,
I
fair.
see that as like the typical wizard sort of thing where it's like you summon a demon and then you control it and make him do your bidding.
It's fair. It's fair. But
Why do you keep summoning succubuses?
don't ask.
They're
It's
the
cool.
best
But
at
don't ask. They're best at taxes. They're super good at taxes.
at next
No.
question.
But, all right, everybody. I
All right.
thank you. We'll talk to y'all later.
All right, later guys.
Later.